Oh yes, so yet another magnificent day here at the regional complex as we witnessed a game earlier on between the police team and that team there. And now we're game number 10. It's day number 9 and it's going to be pool 9. And they're going to be coming up against Santa Cruz Sports Club. Hello and welcome to all. Welcome to a lovely evening. As I say, a wonderful welcome to my good friend Gordon Pear. No, Gordon, you've been here soldiering on. And it's going to be another wonderful encounter as we see pool 9 winning the toss and batting first in this their second game. We saw them going under in their first game. So this is a game they are in a sort of a must-win position. How are you this evening?
Yeah, good afternoon to you, Roll. And as we get ready for action here in game number 9 of the North Zone T20 tournament here at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex. Well, pool 9, they've won the toss and they've decided to take first knock at the toss. We heard the skipper saying that he's looking to get anything over 150 and he thinks he can defend that. Well, that's going to be a bit of a stretch because the wicket looks to be a cracker. It's a nice, even wicket. It's been a roll in between innings with the heavy roller, and there's a bit of moisture wrong as well. So I think that the wicket is a wicket that a pass score should be between 165 to about 170 plus, you know. But he's aiming at 150, so we'll see how they go. Some changes to their team, though, as they come in for this one. I hope it all works out well for them.
Oh, certainly indeed. So let's just go through the card of these two teams and the Santa Cruz outfit. Well, this evening they are without DM Bravo as he has other duties for his senior team out there at the Brian Lara ground down in the south there. So we wish them all the best. So number 27, Kwesi Andrews, he is in as a guest player. He's followed by Richard Arno. And then we have Cleon Burnley, Devon Charles, Keron Donnell, Ronaldo Huggins, Barry Nicholas, the senior, the veteran. Barry Nicholas, he's going to be sporting the number 5 this evening. Good to see Barry back in the thick of things for Santa Cruz. Rocky Rajkumar, Karen Raymond, Alvin Smith, Devon Sween, Tion. Well, actually, Tion is not here this evening. He's also out for his senior team doing duties. Joshua Wong and Brad Woodruff making up of that number 12 lineup. Good lineup. Just the new man, Joshua and Smith in for.
Well, there have been a couple of changes there, as we see just before in the warm-up, Devon Strip, he went out. You remember Strip, the big guy who bowled some good deliveries, some good overs in their opening win, and coming in for him in this one is Cleon Burnley, who was originally carded to be the 12th man. Well, Wong is going to have to carry the bowling in the absence of Tion Webster, and like we have the national anthem. Well, that's the national anthem there for you as we have the pool 9 team. It's Rizali, Benny Halal, Ganesh Lochana, Vishal Maharaj, Rishi Mana, Riaz Mohammed, Juan Carlos Narain, Darren Ragbier, Mahindrad Ramesh Ramdeen, Vernie Ramkisoon, Sean Sukan, and rounding off the starting lineup, we've got Wayne Samuels there. So a pretty balanced team, this Pool 9 team. A lot of veterans in among that team.
Oh, certainly indeed. And it's good to see, Reyes and company continuing to, soldier on at this stage, coming back and representing for the Pool 9 outfit. Well, they've won the toss this evening and elected to take first strike. And as you alluded to earlier on, the pitch, a really cracker. Lots of rain earlier on today, lots of moisture. And I'm sure it will augur well for the batting team. Some of the bowlers will have to ensure that they try to keep the ball as dry as possible going out there.
Yeah, definitely. I think the Rags are going to play a very important part of the night's proceeding, as they'll have to keep the balls dry. And as we see the umpires looking to go out, the very experienced Joel Wilson, and he's accompanied by, I think it's Ryan John.
Yes, Ryan John. So we call him the elite. Oh my goodness, all the wonderful blessings to umpire Joel Wilson, cool campaigner, and it's good to see him here back doing duties locally.
So it seems to be the opening partnership. It's going to be Rahindra Ramesh Ramdeen, and he's going to be partnered by Benny Halal. I love to see how they approach this one. Of course, the Santa Cruz team, they're without two of their marquee players, Tiano Webster and DM Bravo.
And so, yes, they are off with other duties and playing another match.
Yes, so they had made their impact felt for the Santa Cruz team. So it's a bit of a home team showdown here, where the two teams, their original teams, not with their guest players, but out their guest players in today. So it's going to be really to see how the heavyweights go, so to speak. Quasi Andrews, though, coming in for Santa Cruz Sports, but the rest of the team, more or less, their home team that represent them in the North Zone.
Oh, yes, indeed. And also that man, that veteran, Barry Nicholas, also into the Santa Cruz outfit. He has actually been there with them for the past, I would say, 20, 25 odd years, and doing human service for his team. Well, he is called on yet upon another time to support his team, and he's here. He's not afraid to represent, and he's still playing good cricket.
Answering the call, being ready like a Boy Scout, but it's not going to be a Boy Scout, but it's going to be the soldier who's going to be looking to open the fast bowling attack at the northern end. It's Devon, a soldier Charles, the Lance Corporal in the Trinidad and Tobago Defence Force. He's looking to get things opened here.
Well, looking at both teams and looking at the playing 11, I believe it's very open. Both teams sort of fair and balanced team, and with these type of conditions, it's going to be who can hold their nerves, the bowlers who can put the ball in the right areas and execute maximum for their team. So it's going to be a cracker. We just have to wait and see.
Well, starting from the southern end, really, we were fooled a bit, as it looked like it was going to be Charles who's on screen to start, but he's going to come probably from the northern end. That's where he was warming up, and they're starting from the southern end. So the umpire, Mr. Ryan John, just about ready to get things going there. And it seems to be Andrews who's going to open the fast bowling here as Quasi Andrews.
Oh, and yes, Quasi, very exciting campaigner. He seems to bowl a nice line and length. And I'm sure this type of conditions are going to suit him immensely once he is in good health and good fitness coming down at this right-handed Ramdeen.
Well, any seamer bowler, having seen the track on offer here tonight, will definitely like to get going on it. We saw how Dion Wells extracted pace and bounce for the police team, the man of the match in the earlier game. And I think it's going to be no different. If anything, I think the pitch is going to have a bit of a juice because a slight rain was falling coming to the end of that last innings. So that moisture would have just brightened up the pitch, especially when it would have been the heavy roller would have been used in between matches. So this is going to be very interesting. I like to see how they go. Kwesi Andrews with the ball.
Oh, yes, indeed. So, as we see Rama, the manager coach, just having a discussion with one of the members there of the North Zone T20, just ensuring that all the players are out on the field. Just going over.
There's Mr. Wales in the middle there in the blue. That's Mr. Gregory Wales, the vice chairman. And there we have, I think, the secretary or assistant secretary. That's the man, Anthony Durant, the man they call Anthony Corn Beef Durant.
Any reason for the corned beef?
Yes, you remember the ad with the rainbow corned beef?
Right.
Ad? Yes.
That's the man.
That's the man. A lot younger version there at that time, but he's still very active in cricket. Played the majority of his playing time with Paragon. Was my teammate for one season, an all-winning season. I always remember that. So they're just making sure that all is correct, both on and off of the field.
Ruskin Mark ever played with Paragon?
Yeah, but he would be before my time.
Okay. Yes. So here we go. We're off to the start. It's going to be short.
Outside the off stump there. Just a bit concerned with his run-up. That was... No, it wasn't Charles. That's Andrews. Yeah, the scorers just getting it wrong. It's Andrews, not Charles.
Kwesi Andrews, the bowler.
Kia Andrews opening the bowling.
And he's off to a good start here. As this one, Ramdeen just plays through that vacant region there. Easy single. He's off the mark. As we see Riaz Mohammed as pick of the captain. And next to him is Juan Carlos Narain. The pole 9 team out there in the dugout.
So it's Benny Halal to face.
And he's getting this one. Tucked him up a bit, but couldn't stop the single. Just to let you know, it's a power play over. So there's a man at deep that backward point on the boundary and a man at long off. Regulation field, backward point, short cover, covers, mid on, mid off, he's in the circle. And a man at fine leg. This one.
Yeah, with the field, they'll think that they'll be bowling outside the off stump. The two fielders outside of the circle, both on the offside, one at long off, and then the one at the backward point cover region. You know, and true to form, he's pitching just outside the off stump. From the first 4 deliveries, 3 singles conceded.
This is good discipline bowling. To start things off here for the Santa Cruz outfit. This one is just playing on the outside, but that's a big man strip.
And he seems to be back on, so they seem to have reversed the change, the last minute change, because that was supposed to, it was Burnley who came in for strip. We saw the officials, we'll get the what the official discussion is.
Yeah, it's just for them to confirm the actual 11.
Yeah, to clarify that. We'll have that shortly. But one thing we know, it's Kwesi Andrews who's going to be bowling here.
And this one is playing, Karen Raymond is after it.
Excellent fielding here He chased it and then put in the dive just when it looked like all was lost. The dugout happy with it.
Well, I can tell you, Sherwin Raymond is his dad, and that's the coach. So he has to, you know, emulate what his dad has taught them, basic training. There you can see him. He's also a Queen's Park man.
Good dive there. Able to pull it back just inside the ropes.
It's Karen Raymond. So with that, at the end of over number 1, the score 5 without loss.
Yeah, well, it's Charles to continue from the northern end. Looking to get in on the action here. As Ramdeen to face up to Charles. Getting pace and bounce.
Well, this is good. It's good to see him operating from the northern end. We saw him a couple of nights ago. He really struggled. You know, he started his over at the southern end and started with some 5 wides in that over. But tonight he's on song, looking good. Seems to be well rested. As he comes up again.
Delay call of wide here by Umpire Wilson.
Well, just as I said it, I was just giving him some credit. And now he sprays that one down the leg side. As we have a look at some of our wonderful spectators. And look at the replay again, down the leg side this time. Yes, mommy and aunties and so on, just coming out and supporting this wonderful North Zone T20 tournament. Supporting these two teams. This one, much better line delivery.
Run there. Of course, we want to thank the sponsors of the North Zone T20 tournament. The Sport and Culture Fund of the Office of the Prime Minister, the NLCB, that's the National Lotteries Board, KFC, Subway. We've got Blue Waters, Nestles True Milo. As we watch this delivery, Shorty cracks it. Well fielded there, but Ramdeen would lug the field of the ball on bad there.
Oh yes, that's an excellent field by that man at short cover, stopping a certain for certain boundary. This is good going. And yes, all of our wonderful sponsors, Perrier, GMMB, Hennessy. And this one is outside the line of the off stump. We're seeing some good stuff thus far from the Santa Cruz outfit.
Yeah, very good start with them with the ball, as we see some of the fans there. She's looking to call a couple of her girlfriends down. So yes, guys, there are lots of beautiful girls here as well.
She's probably telling them, you know, don't forget the KFC, walk with the KFC, and maybe just pass and get something from Presto Market, one of our sponsors. So the score just easing on to 7 at the penultimate ball and over number 2.
Yeah, you want to finish strong here. This is Charles.
As we say top of the evening to our good friend out there, Len Bravo, manager of the Santa Cruz outfit. So with that, the final delivery in over number 2. The batting pair of Ramdeen, he's on 3. Halal, he is also on 3, not out. The score, pole 9, 7 without loss.
Coming back, boy. You inside, yeah.
Yes, as we see some of the fans there in the stands. Lots of beautiful action both on and off the pitch. Some of them are a bit camera shy.
And Kwesi Andrew definitely rearing up some pace here. Good delivery. Pole 9 started with a very sedate start. You know, it's the power play overs. You would think someone looking to maybe get that ball over the infield. But credit goes to the bowling from the Santa Cruz outfit. 7 runs and already we're into over number 3.
Everyone just coming back and trying to show his footballing skills. Kwesi Andrew. And I think none of the coaches will be impressed. He missed from inside the popping crease.
Or what we'd say the 10-yard line if he was really a tackling footballer. This is good bowling. We see on the replay that one that's touching down and cutting back into the right-hander.
Surrounding, I think he has to do something with this delivery. He attempts to, but it's just a single.
A flowing stroke, but couldn't pierce that off-field there. That man is just showing thumbs up. The keeper
Swing.
has the gloves.
Swin doing the fielding there, that one Swin. So we see, yes, we've got them all, the young, the not so young. All of them, lots of action. They're enjoying themselves here at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex.
Oh, yeah, so all the boys and girls are out as this one, flashing outside the line of the off stump at this time. And Halal really finding it difficult to get bat on ball. He's there, he's on 3 not out. As we say, congrats going out to Unique Sports Club, getting the better of Bamboo Sports today in that game. Unique has now been ascended into Premier 2. Congrats to those guys. As this one, Kwesi Andrews getting that pace, short ball outside the line of the off stump, picking up the edge, and Halal has to go for 3. Excellent bowling.
Yeah, most definitely. It was a disciplined display by Kwesi Andrews. He decided that they were going to pitch outside the off stump, and he stuck to the line, stuck to the plan, and there it was, pitched just outside the off stump, coming back in. The edge from, he just guided it into the hands of the wicketkeeper. He took the catch. Santa Cruz celebrated as they've lost their first wicket, pole 9, as we see coming into bat. Yeah,
Riaz Mohammed, the captain.
Riaz Mohammed, the captain.
Better known as Daba.
Well, you need to do more than dabbing here because they need to get the move on. They're into the 3rd over. Just 1 delivery left in that over, and they're only on 8 for 1 inside the power play.
Oh, yes, indeed. He's certainly going to have to come in and do more than just dab. But he's a quite able and accomplished batsman, right-handed batsman. And I know once he gets going, certainly they can, achieve that 150 plus they are looking for, of course, with his partners. And Ramdeen is still there. He's on 4.
Excellent start with the ball here, this Santa Cruz team. They've bowled discipline thus far.
This one is tongue the leg side.
Commentators curse, bang on cue. I know what to do. All I have to do is go and say the other numbers in the lotto, and I'm sure the numbers that I didn't call will come.
Play.
Yeah.
Well, that happens to me all the time. I always fall victim to that, so I just give it up, As we see our sponsors logo, one of the sponsors logo in the background there, Subway, train hard, eat fresh. Well, Kwesi Andrews certainly seems to be training hard. And At the end of over number 3, pole 9 winning the toss and batting first, losing their first wicket. That man Halal the score 9 win for the loss of 1.
Get jealous, buddy. Get jealous.
So it's going to be Charles again. And this time he's just leaving the right-hander. This is good experience bowling there by Devon Charles. For the right-handed Ramdin, there's a man, a third man, and a man at deep fine leg. And yes, indeed, just as I mentioned, that man, he comes into play. Straying down the pad is Charles on this occasion, and with that the score eases on to 10. Ramdin, he would move on to 5, yes, and we're into over number 4. And they would need to, you know, get a bit more runs, and this is the power play. Oh, this one is up in the air. There was Reyes coming in and closing the face a bit too soon, getting a top edge, and Charles not able to acclimatize, coming on his follow-through. The score, there it is once more. Oh, that one just taking that edge, and he ran, but unfortunately didn't get there on time. Reyes lives to fight another day. The score 10 for the loss of 1. We're into the halfway mark of over number 4. Flashing outside the line of the off stump. I'm not seeing the purpose from Reyes. Seems to be just there. The footwork is not clicking. He's just putting the bat, swinging the bat. He needs to settle down. He has the big shoulders of carrying this team, and now finally he's up in the air with this one. A lovely drive. Comfortable coming on the front foot, just as I mentioned it, and picking up a 4. He's off the mark. The score now 14.
Yeah, good shot there by the captain, Mohammed. Was pitched up in the slot, asking for the treatment. He got it. So Charles in this over, as we see more of the fans there in the stands. Beauty beholds this whole stadium.
Oh, yes, indeed. Magnificent, ladies, as here is Charles once more. And this one bangs through that backward point for 4 more. So he's in the thick of things now, and that's what I'm saying. You know, you settle at the over comes to a close, so the score 18 for the loss of 1 after 4.
Well, it's Andrews to continue here from the southern end. In this, the 5th over. He's bowling his 3rd over on a trot. He's already taken up 1 wicket. That of Halal caught behind. Mohammed there, they go for the quick single. Oh,
yes, Mohammed having the presence of mind, realizing that that man Sween was coming in a bit too nonchalant and comes too comfortable for the single. He moves on to...
That's Woodruff Woodruff there. He resembles
yes.
the Sween.
I guess that's the Sween look-alike.
Flicked off the legs, gesturing Andrews, given the treatment. Mohammed has come in and shown intent here.
Well, I told you, this is a man of real class, you know, excellent guy, always peaceful. You know, he balanced temperament with aggression, and he can take it up when need be, and he can also settle and, you know, replan, pick up the ones and twos when it's necessary. This is good going. Look at it again, a lovely shot. It's a beautiful leg lance, and he moves on to 12. The score now 23 for the loss of 1. This one, a short delivery outside the line of the off stump.
He rocked back there trying to cut it through the gap there in the offside field. There's a man out of the point region. But you look to pierce that outside field as we see some of these Santa Cruz supporters.
Yep, that's their singer, Nicole on the left, and coach, Sherwin Raymond. This one is, again, looking to pierce that field, but only can find that man. Arno, that's the man, Arno, at cover. So the score remains on 23, and Andrew's not doing a bad job. He's into his 3rd over. So I'm getting the wicket early of Halal. Halal went for 3, caught behind. This is good stuff. Coming off of a long run-up. Oh.
Beautiful drive through the covers.
Handsome stroke there. Dispatching that one with total disdain is Riaz. And well, since he's come in, that's his 4th consecutive 4, and he is really on fire.
He's batting well. He's not trying to manufacture anything. That ball was pitched up. Look at it here. This is textbook cover drive. Yeah, he just got there. The front foot could have been a little bit more outward, but he got the hands through it, and it raced away to the fence for 4.
Well, he's known on the wind ball circuit as big hitting dabber. Also quite comfortable playing the reverse shot, but thus far he's playing very orthodox.
Flicks this one off the legs.
Easy coming for 2. And this is very good we're seeing here. So finally the Pool 9 team has begun to pick up the ante. So at the end of over number 5, the score 29 for the loss of 1.
It's middle right now.
So yes, we say welcome back to my fellow commentator as Mr. Pierre has moved out of the hot seat. Kadir Mohammed, a pleasant evening, and how are you this evening, brother? As this one is down the leg side. Wide signal by the umpire. Charles in his 3rd over.
Yeah, good afternoon, Roll. Good evening, viewers, once again. Yeah, game number 2 on this evening. Pool 9 winning the toss, batting first. Captain Riaz Mohammed. He has come to the party. He's on 18 4-4s in that. He's looked good. He's looked solid. Devon Charles back for his 3rd over. And this one is another one pushed into the onside. And a Roll. 2 notable absentees for the Santa Cruz. No Darren Bravo, no Tion Webster. So I'm expecting a more even game between these 2 teams.
Definitely, indeed. When you look at the players, you know, Riaz, he has the ability to really go the distance and to really provide some fireworks But once he has good bowling, he would stick around and pick up the ones and twos. When you look at the Santa Cruz outfit, there may be Karen Raymond, Sween, even Charles. These are the guys, Smith, the keeper, who can really turn things on. Maybe the veteran, Barry Nicholas. But yes, as you said, this game could be evenly poised.
This one is outside the off stump, a white signal there by our lead umpire for this evening's game, Mr. Joel Wilson. Always good to have the international experience coming down to this level, the North Zone T20. A very good gesture on the part of Mr. Wilson.
Oh, yes, indeed. One wonderful guy. You know, once you ask him, he will be here once he doesn't have his international duties. Here is Charles.
This one is dangerously played out into the onside because Mohammed was walking across at the off stump, showed Charles all three, and then just able to get the bat down, get it into the onside, and picks up another single, 33 for 1. Decent power play so far by both Santa Cruz and Pole 9.
Yes, I would say Santa Cruz probably a bit more happy in the fact that they've got the wicket of Halal, dangerous Halal, and probably they would have the edge, so to speak. And this one is down the leg side, and Charles continued to struggle with his wides. I think when he looks for that extra pace, he has that in-swing in New York outside line of the off stump, and when he looks to execute that, it tends to just straight down the leg side. Yet another wide. I'm sure Pole 9 is going to be happy with that.
Yeah, always happy for the extra runs. He's going to have to reload. This delivery is Devon Charles from the northern end. And again, Mohammed is working to the leg side. Some work to do here for Sween. And can't prevent the two. So Riaz continue to tick along. Score, yes. Milo, another one of our very many sponsors. Nestle, of course. So want to thank them for their continued support. Of course, Stamina Energy, Sport and Culture Fund, the Office of the Prime Minister, NLCB, Subway, KFC, Pizza Hut. On the leg side, nothing doing from umpire Wilson, so it's a legal delivery. Mohammed is making an exaggerated movement to the offside. Just trying to access that leg side field. Men back, fine leg and third man.
Just realizing that that man at fine leg would have to run a long way. So Charles come back with not a bad delivery. Still can't stop the single. With that, the over comes to a close. So the end of the power play. Pole 9 winning the toss and batting first. 38 for the loss of 1.
Because what I'm trying to find out now is that if you go over, like, they go behind you and they go over the leg stump, you can't call it no wide. Once it's inside the stump. Stump down and go so. They go outside the stump. Barry, right, Barry, right. That's what's there. Right now, there. Yeah.
So 38 for 1 it is after the power play, after 6 overs. And Pole 9 winning the toss and choosing to bat first. Riaz Mohammed, the captain, together with Ramdeen. Yep, that's Mahendra Ramdeen. Bowling change now from the southern end, Barry Nicholas.
Yes, experience, veteran. Certainly a veteran. So looking for some experience now from the southern end. He starts with a wide. And Barry has been with the Santa Cruz outfit many, many years. It's good to see the old man is still there as he soldiers on with this lovely drive. But there is protection. Only one. And Mohammed, he moves on to 22. Ramdeen, he's there on 7. So at the start of over number 7, 40 for the loss of 1. Remember, just in case you've joined us, Pool 9 won the toss and elected to take first strike.
Yeah. Surface though, it's playing quite well. It bounces through. It's coming on nicely to the bat, of course. Rags out because the outfield is a bit damp from the showers that we had a bit earlier on today. And of course, there is some dew in the atmosphere as well. So, all things being considered, even start from these two teams. Another single to the man in the deep. Wong it is.
Yes,
Dealing in singles at this stage, Pool 9.
we saw a lot of rain throughout the island today. Drizzles, lots of start-stop, a lot of nimbostratus clouds, rain clouds overhead. Yes, indeed, as we get ready for the start of the hurricane season, June 1st. So we hope all your folks there taking their protection, as this one is no run conceded. And Ramdeen is there just playing the supporting role to Mohammed. Mohammed, the more attacking batsman.
Yeah, Ramdeen has been there from the start. He's 8. Nicholas is going through a very good over. Cut away again, some good fielding. Just a single. Some good work there by Raymond, Karen Raymond.
Oh yes, he's in the high traffic field. And score 43. Into over number 7. This is good. They're laying that foundation. They're laying that platform here. Losing the early wicket, but coming back and settling down. Looking for that one. Oh, playing and missing the umpire. Not afraid to just extend the arms. Umpire John there. 44 now for the loss of 1.
Oh, Mohammed is looking to go. The appeal is going up for the stumping. Square leg umpire Wilson has nothing to do with it. So a dot to finish off over number 7. At the end of it, 44 for 1.
Yes, indeed.
Black boy square leg.
So a new bowler from the northern end. It's Richard Arno. I just want to take a look at the final delivery of over number 6. Yeah, this square on angle. Nicholas the bowler. The appeal was for stumping. Oh, move. This is very, very close indeed. Mohammed just laboring to get his feet back behind the line. But the umpire decision is final. Umpire Wilson with the not-out decision. Mohammed lives to fight another day. And no ball to start with here. Front foot, no ball. Cardinal sin by Arno. And it's a spinner. It's never good to see the spinner really getting over that front crease, that popping crease.
Yeah, always a sad sight for sore eyes. But Arno is the man guilty on this occasion. And now he follows it up with a wide, so the free hit, I believe, is still on. So 2 extras that start this over number 8. Pole 9 going to be happy with those. Ramdeen is there. Oh, he was looking to have a go, but not making contact as he would really like. Strip coming in for that point field.
Yeah, Donovan Strip had an extremely good game in previous one. Yeah. I think the score is supposed to be 46, I make it 46 for 1.
Yeah, 46. Here we go.
This one is another wide delivery. And Arno is not at a good start to this over. No ball and now a wide. He had a free hit also. And just releasing a bit of the pressure that was put on by the opening bowlers. Andrews, previously Nicholas, and of course Charles. You would want to come up and again, wide delivery. He just seems to be a bit rushed, Arno. He's not really taking his time to go back to his mark. He doesn't seem to have a clear plan in his head as to what he wants to execute. Just looks as though he's coming up to the crease and looking to get rid of that delivery. This just inside the wide line. Yeah, wry smile from Joel Wilson. Just saying, I let you off the hook that one.
Yes,
that
the
time.
umpire is probably saying, come on, guy. You know, hey, we give you a little chance here. But yes, indeed, Arno seemed to be very rushed, not focused. Need to just settle things down. The conditions are against him. A moist ball, a damp outfield. And 2 set batsmen at the wicket.
This one is a full toss, shoveled behind square. It's in the gap. And some good work there in the outfield. Well, it did just, it trickled in.
Yeah, there was Karen Raymond, you know, just letting the screws go, putting down the handbrakes and giving it his all, but couldn't stop it. But a poor bit of work from that man, feeling a short fine leg there.
Yeah, Raymond had to go a long way. He was herring across. Didn't put in the dive. Instead, tried to use his feet. And Mohammed wanted a single. And nothing on offer. Good work from Strip. Donovan Strip. Still 2 deliveries to come in the 8th over. 53 for 1.
The 50 came up there in this 8th over. Good going here. Just the 1 wicket down. This one is over the head of that long on field. That man, Charles, I thought maybe if he was on the line, was a bit inside, maybe a yard inside, put in the jump, but over his head, 6 runs.
Good shot from Mohammed. Full extension of the levers and got enough of it in the end to get it over Charles's head and goes into the boundary for 6. So a good shot, a good start here from Mohammed. This time he's turning this one. On the onside, goes for a quick single. And I think they're going to get an overthrow. Some poor bit of work there from the keeper, Smith. And they're able to go through for extra run. So the end of long Richard Arno over comes to an end. 14 from it. At the end of 8, it's 59 for 1. So we're getting ready for over number 9. Barry Nicholas back for his second. Riaz Mohammed, 34. Oh, slower from Nicholas, showing his experience here.
And I think Ramdin need to rethink that shot. That one could have easily taken an edge and gone right into the gloves. He's lucky to be still there.
Trying to play the big shot. Comes off the inner portion of the bat, just a single. I think he needs to start getting a move on, Ramdin. He's been in there for 9 overs now. Better part of 9 overs. He's just on 11. It's not really middle much. No boundaries yet for him. Mohammed has been doing the bulk of the scoring. This one has worked away nicely into the leg side. And thoughts of 2, but they'll settle on just the 1.
Yes, Ramdin really there for a while now, and you know, it's the bulk of the scoring's been done by Mohammed, so Ramdin really need to get things going. 63 for the loss of 1. As this one is helped, it's on its way. That's a comfortable 2.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the Santa Cruz outfit with the omission of the 2 senior players who are off to other duties. The Santa Cruz team not looking at the same outfit we saw them earlier on. They seem to be a bit lackadaisical.
Yeah, well, of course, that would be a big miss for the Santa Cruz outfit. No Darren Bravo, no Tion Webster. Playing a miss there again from Ramdin.
Yes, he doesn't seem to be comfortable outside that off stump there.
That's straight. Is it by? Keep going.
Again looking to heave a leg side. Again comes off the inside edge. And just a single. So 1 to finish over number 9. At the end of it, 65 for 1.
They're dancing there? Yeah. Hey. Yeah?
So bowling change here now from the northern end. Joshua Wong, it is 66 for 1. Ramdin not out 14. Mohammed not out 35. Formed a nice partnership, but Mohammed has been doing the bulk of the scoring. Ramdin a bit sedate, trying to get his groove on, but just not able to middle so far. Wong though into the attack, good bowler. Hits the deck, and a bit of a lively customer.
Yes, sir. Joshua Wong. Saw him in the previous game picking up a couple of wickets. And this evening he's here from the northern end. As we see, just some adjustment in the field. There's a man at the mid-wicket, the deep fine leg. He's still there, man at mid-on. Wong. Arno seems to be going at a wide-ish long on. There's a long on, long off. And the man at the extra cover boundary. Strip, he is at backward point. So they're opening the field, probably anticipating the big hitting Mohammed. What will Mohammed do? Knowing his ability, he can, you know, pick up the 1s and 2s, close the face early, as well as once he get the bad deliveries. And just as I said it, he has caught one for 4. So he continues to just pummel this bowling is Mohammed, and he moves on to 39.
It was Ramdeen.
Ramdeen, rather.
Yeah. This was a good shot. Intentional. It was a rising delivery. He was just opening the face on it and getting it down to the vacant third man area for 4. Good start.
Yes, that was the man, Ramdeen.
Yeah, good start to the over. So when you look at the field roll, we're seeing the offside field, that is, we're seeing a backward point. We're seeing a man at cover, and there is a huge gap in between those two fielders. There's a man back who is sweeping, but he's a lot straighter than the regulation sweeper. The regulation sweeper would be a lot squarer. And there we see Mr. Frank Sazano, stalwart of Santa Cruz cricket, always animated, always enjoying the game.
Yes, indeed. And just the back of him, that's the man, Archie. Some of the footballing legends of Santa Cruz there. And yes, I would think they would want to, you know, maximize that space between that short cover and backward point. Lots of acreage out there to expatiate on. And but this is good bowling. Wong is not giving them much room to free their arms. The first delivery, bit of a loosener. But he's back and he's bowling quite comfortable. We into the midway mark at the over number 10. Remember, it's the drinks break coming up. Here's Wong again. And this one is down the leg side. The Santa Cruz outfit, lots of extras this evening.
Yeah, not much disciplined stuff. They've been down that leg side on a number of occasions, rightly called wide there by the umpire. So, not that disciplined. They were a lot more disciplined in their previous effort. And this time, a bit off the radar. This one is a good delivery, but still able to get the single. The experience of Nicholas there at the backward point region.
But as we see, some of the fans again, all the beautiful ladies just coming out and supporting this wonderful cricket venture, North Zone T20. All the mummies and aunties. So here's Wong again with this one. This one is helped on its way. Will it have the legs to go? It's a very heavy outfield, just slowing up a bit, that man coming from a wide sweeping position. Oh, poor bit of work. Very interesting stuff here.
It's all happening here at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex. The batsman settled for 2, but the throw was a weak one and they were able to come through for 3 runs.
Yeah, the ball just slowing up there. You know, we had a lot of rain earlier on this afternoon and just before lunch. So here's Wong again. And the appeal is up. So at the end of over number 10, pole 9, batting first, 76 for 1.
Yeah, the halfway stage, pole 9, 76 for 1. A bit of an even start for both teams. Of course, Santa Cruz getting that early wicket. And we have some of the highlights from the first 10 overs. We started with Andrews. This one was edged and caught there by the captain, the standing captain, Alvin Smith, who was also behind the stumps. Mohammed, Riaz Mohammed, he came in and he played some good shots. Yeah, had about 4 or 5 boundaries. You see severe on anything that was short, and he punished the full balls also. This time driving lovely through the cover region for 4. Ano, 2. He came in, he didn't have a good start. This one also went to the boundary, and this one was a big hit by Mohammed. And then Ramdeen got in on the act, picking up a boundary himself. So at the halfway stage, pole 9 is 76 for 1.
Welcome back to the Diego Martin Sporting Complex, where we on to the second game of the evening. It's Pole 9 up against Santa Cruz Sporting Association. And Pole 9, they chose to bat first. In their first 10 overs, they got to 76 for 1. Leading the charge for them was their captain, Riaz Mohammed. He's not out on at 36. Together with him is Mr. Ramdeen. Ramdeen, that's Mahindra Ramesh Ramdeen, he's on 22, not out. Of course, this evening, the Santa Cruz Sports Association, without their two batting stars and guest players in terms of Tian Webster and Darren Bravo. But looking to continue, it's Barry Nicholas. So Barry Nicholas continuing here. And just cut away there.
And yes, indeed, a good partnership of sorts between, for the first 10, between Ramdeen and Mohammed. Ramdeen,
yeah, 50-plus partnership.
Being the aggressor, the man leading the way. Mohammed, rather. He's on 36, not out.
Yeah, but they need to up the ante here in this last 10 overs, you know. Thus far, they've settled themselves. They lost the early wicket, so they've been able to reconsolidate, and now they need to get a move on. The peel is coming around the wicket, though, so it's going to be difficult to get that LBW decision.
And yes, in the dugout of the Pole 9 camp, we have people like the likes of Wendell Samuel, Juan Carlos Narain. So a big hitting left and right batsman.
And there's Mohammed down the track, driving it out into long on.
77, 78 rather, for the loss of one way into the 11th over. Pole 9 won the toss and elected to take first strike. Barry Nicholas, the bowler. This one is cutting. Good stop there by that man, Charles. Knowing the temperament of Mohammed, he tends to take his time. If he can get that to that 50 mark, I know he's going to extend the arms from there.
Just guiding that one. It went down into the ground and into the keeper's gloves. So that's the end of the 11th over. At the end of the 11th, Pole 9 deciding to bat first. They're 79 for 1.
No, let's go. Yeah. Huh? Beno. That's two. Come. Let's come over. Come here, come in front, lad. Take good care.
We're looking to continue here from the southern end. It's going to be Donald. I think he's now into the attack, Aaron Donald. And there's a full toss. It's up in the air. Oh, he got it and put it down. There was our Richard Ano.
Well, you know, give credit to the fielder. He was coming around. The ball began to fade on him pretty early, as you can see here. One-handed, just losing the hand of the bat. On another day, it probably may have stuck.
Yeah, he put in the dive. He was slipping and sliding as well.
Incidentally, that occurred with Donald in his very first game.
Yes. Loud appeal, not out, says the umpire.
Yes, Donald seems to be on the other side of midnight, so to speak. Always putting down a couple, but in the late half, you know, he comes back. That one, the appeal was there, but clearly you can see that ball took a little inside edge onto the pad and into the keeper.
Oh, he signaled leg by, so.
Leg by, rather.
Appeal. And there comes the finger.
This time, just as I said it, you know, Donald tend to get a couple put down off of his bowling, but then he continues to soldiers on and come back. And in this case, he's back with a bang, getting his man, that man who began to look a bit more aggressive. Look at it again. Oh, just on about the knee roll. And who else but umpire elite, Joel Wilson, and the dreaded finger goes up. No questions asked at all. Once Joel sends you, you know you have to go.
He took his time and decided that that was out.
So the new batsman, left-handed guy, hails all the way from the Grandy region, Wendell Samuel. Young campaigner, left-handed, excellent cricketer. He's going to partner with his captain, Mohammed.
A good partnership between Ramdeen and Mohammed there, being broken by Donald. So Donald having the golden arm, every time he comes on to bowl, he seems to be able to get a wicket.
Golden arm indeed. Well, the captain of pole 9, he's still there, Riaz Mohammed. He asked for 150 plus on this pitch, and they had 81, just some 69 runs shy of that mark. Wendell Samuel now joining him at the crease, and knowing this left-hander, oh my goodness, once he gets going, it can maybe even go past 170 odd. And just as I said it, he starts. And they continue to throw the balls rash. I know the man guilty at this time.
Lucky that no other run was conceded.
Yeah. So it's a left and right combination now, and Donald is going to have to rethink his game. By Wilson, always smiling.
Yeah, very pleasant guy. Humble as well. As we see Donald, they're looking to go around, thrown around. He's gotten away with a couple of full deliveries in this over. As we see some of the fans in the stands there from the Santa Cruz team.
Yeah, that's the Santa Cruz posse.
Show down the leg side.
That's over.
So that's the over signal there. So at the end of 12, pole 9, the 82 for 2, a successful over there for the Santa Cruz team. Donald getting the wicket of Ramdeen.
Straight out, straight out. Lefty. Yeah, middle. Oh, yeah. That's the middle stuff. Bowler's coming right up. Wrong.
It's Barry Nicholas to continue. He's into his fourth over here, as he's going to be bowling to Samuel.
And Samuel immediately looking to expand those arms, those reaches, and he's off the mark. The score now just easing on to 84 for the loss of 2 as they inch ever so close to that 100.
I think any time now you can see the explosion looking to come. I think they would have been looking to explode probably the over before, but then they would have been just pegged back with the loss of Ramdeen.
Yes, indeed. Lots of batting to come. So now is the excellent time to launch this attack. And this one, the long levers of Wendell Samuel.
Yeah, chops in the vacant region and down to the boundary for 4. So Samuel showing intent.
Yes, this young man is really a wonderful talent. He's not on the wind ball circuit, but once he gets going, can be some trouble.
This time driving out onto the offside. They're going for 2. A bit of a fumble out in the deep there by Raymond.
Yeah, a rare misfield there by Keron, but I'm sure it's going to take into consideration the outfield is very heavy, moisture.
The shot is pulled away into the onside. They'll only get 1 though. Arno doing the fielding. So you're seeing intent here from Samuel.
Clearly, he has, as you look at the dugout, the coach is also there. Clearly, he has been given instruction. You see, Anil Datur, not a veteran, clearly letting them know there's wickets in hand. You gotta go. And Riaz Mohammed just coming at this moment, critical moment to lose his wicket, but the veteran, the big man, Barry Nicholas getting his man. Mohammed goes for 37.
Very good wicket, and I think the timing of that wicket more than anything would be very crucial there. So there we see Nicholas just coming around the wicket. The faintest of edges. He didn't wait for the umpire finger to go up. And he goes there. Riaz Mohammed, the captain, goes as looking to come out to bat here is Mana, Rishi Mana.
Rishi Mana, another hard-hitting right-hander. Love to favor. He favors the cover region.
So 2 quick wickets here falling for the Pool 9 team. They were just looking to accelerate when they lost Ramdeen. And now in this over, with Samuel going well, you know, Mohammed, he became a bit of a spectator. And when he did come on strike, he was caught at the faintest of edges.
Yes, indeed. So Barry just turning around on that wicket there. This is good going. So it's a 91 for the loss of 3. The new batsman, Rishi Mana.
He's got 1 ball to face in this over. Short, flicked away.
That's over.
Well, it goes for 4 as that brings to the end of the 13 over. At the end of the 13 over, It's 95 for 3.
End of the 13th over, score 95 for 3. Samuel online.
Watch out, only him mine, only him mine. Yeah. Jump on there. Tapi rendang tu. I know stop.
Well, it's Donald who's going to continue. He's going to be bowling to Wendell Samuel.
Yes, when he's back, you saw him getting a wicket in his previous over. I'm sure he's going to want to continue his exploits here. And
Cut away. Good fielding there by Sween. Preventing any run.
Samuel is looking good. He seems to be in a no-nonsense mood since his introduction into at the wicket. He has been really going for some expansive drives.
He's timing the ball well. As we see Darren Bravo and Tian Webster, they're in the stands. So probably their game at the Branlara Cricket Academy in Taruba, South Trinidad would have been completed. And they follow their team all along.
Oh, yes. This one is high, but it's going to fall safely. Not timing that one to perfection as he would like. And the big Donald just holding back that delivery. Left hand over the wicket.
He's into double figures here.
Yes, he's moved on to 10. With that, the pole 9 camp has moved into 96, just 4 shy of that 100 mark. 96 for the loss of 3. Looking at 100 is always a confident sight, satisfaction. With wickets in hand, with overs to go, the platform is set to expand upon as he's now chewing around to the right hander. And this one is hit high. Oh my goodness. What is really happening with Arno there? Another chance gone a begging. And Arno is really struggling here this evening. There he is again. Rishi Mana just helping that into that man's hands, and it was in and out. And there he looked like somebody playing mass on Juve morning. Maybe it's the dragon. That dance looked like the dragon dance.
Very poor fielding there by Arno. You can't afford to drop catches like that at this level.
Well, Donald is not happy. And this one peeling out the outside edge, and will it have the legs to go? Okay. Just pulling back inside is that man, Arno. Redeeming himself somewhat.
I was now going to say somewhat.
Somewhat.
They'll take much more than that to redeem yourself fully. You had a Mana, the big hitting Mana, the chance of sending back as we see Bravo there. He's in the stands. Of course, his father in the background. And he brought some lovely fans. Also, you can see Webster there as well with the shades. And it's Samuel, it's up in the air. Oh, and another drop catch out in the deep. And to add injury to insult, they get 4 runs as well. So I take the coach of the Santa Cruz team. He has to take them, and it's only feeling all week. They need to learn to catch. As look at it again, Samuel would have given up here because it was down the man's throat. In fact, it would have hit him in his throat. Yes, he had to pull his throat out of the way. A very poor effort there. But at the end of 14 overs, it's pole 9 winning the toss and deciding to bat the 103 for 3.
Oh my goodness, dear pair. Excellent indeed.
Rishi, change in bowling. Bowler's coming right arm over.
Thank you.
To you.
Thanks. Middle right.
That's your middle.
Thank you.
Oh, yes, indeed. That was the man, Lyndon Bravo.
So it's Lyndon Bravo there.
What a drop catch. Well, it's the big strip. And we know the capability of this man, Donovan Strip. Once he has the ball, wicket continues to plunder. We saw him getting a couple wickets the other evening in their victory. Well, tonight, he has the ball. As we look at the wonderful spectators again, the fans, Tion Webster.
In the blue. With the big offer. Strip though, he was in and out of the starting 11. He was deemed to have pulled some sort of muscle, a hamstring muscle, and was out of the starting 11. And then we saw miraculously, or probably on medical advice, he was back in. So he's back in. Of course, they love to have his bowling arm in this lineup.
He's a critical member of this team. Very important to have him as Mana's middled one. Raymond down there at long on. Mana moves on to 6. The score now 104. The 100 is up. As we saw that poor bit of work down there by Lyndon Bravo. Wendell Samuel probably thought, oh my goodness, it would have been a goner. Dropped on 12.
Right arm over to you. 3 balls.
A drop catch. Let's see how costly it will be for this Santa Cruz unit. A strip. Just looking to get a field change. It seems like he wants someone out on the cut. So that's a third man. I think he's going to put out the third man. Yeah, you want to send back the third man. Because Samuel has looked like he wants to cut the ball more often than not.
Samuel, and if you look at him, it's more hand and eye coordination than footwork and temperament towards the ball. He tends to play off the pitch. And there you see it again. As that one, let's wait the signal. It's a leg by. So he remains on 16. The score 106 for the loss of 3. Remember, just in case you've joined us, Pole 9 won the toss and decided to have a bat. Santa Cruz outfit putting down some critical catches. Very crucial. That man guilty. Anu. And this one is up in the...
And Raymond puts it down. Mana there. Putting it straight down the throat there again of Mana. So they seem to have walked with ladder when they were passing through the Santa Cruz Valley to come across here.
They certainly have. It's either that or the drops. I understand they bought a dozen drops. A dozen coconut drops. And some of them had more than the allotted one.
Seem to be butterfingers. This one driven out here.
Take your time.
Good work there by Raymond.
Well, apart from the drop catches, I think the dew factor and the fact that the outfield is still a bit damp. The ball continues to be moist. That over comes to a close at the end of over number 15. Pole 9 are 107 for the loss of 3.
Welcome back as we have some of the awesome fielding being sarcastic here, Roller. Let's look at it. Santa Cruz in the field. That was Mana down the throat of Arno. He put it down. Then Samuel.
And this one would have been Lyndon Bravo. And this one was down the throat, but he had to get his throat out of the way. And on this occasion, it was Raymond this time for a bit of work. So it's back with action here, live action. Nice. Rare bit of misfield there by Devon Charles. Samuels, he continues to econ. He's now on 17, brings the right-handed Mana.
I think the man most aggrieved with that man in the picture, Mr. Donald. He had a chance on both of the batters at the wicket.
Well, I wonder what is it about Donald that every time he comes to bowl, he seems to, he's a wicket-taking bowler, but I don't think he is really allotted the more wickets that he should take because so many of his catches go down.
As this one. But this one is out of the ground. They'll have to bring out the ball, the box of balls, because Mana there.
Well, look at this one. Here was Mana. You can see him just teeing off on this occasion. And that one went all the way over long on. And the match referee going to have to bring out the balls.
Yes, there she is. She has the match manager on her back. Miss Stephanie Power. As she's going to offer Joel Wilson, the umpire, as you said, the elite umpire, the choice of a ball that is just about 15 overs old.
And, you know, Mana seems as he's intent on making the Santa Cruz outfit pay for those drop catches. And we know him to be a very dangerous campaigner. And Santa Cruz need to focus a bit more. 114 is up into the 16th over.
Mr. Wilson just with the new ball. Well, not the new ball, the replacement ball. I have to use the correct terms. I was informed the other night that it's not a wicket, it's a pitch. The wicket is the 3 stumps.
So true. Being politically correct.
Yes, I also told the person that communication will continue after this delivery. So Donald, communication has to do as much with what is said and what is understood. That if you say something and someone is able to understand what you're saying, then you would have excellently explained what is taking place.
Oh, getting a slow delivery is Mana. And could have done more with that one. But Donald is having a smile, realizing he foxed him, so to speak. Just holding back that length. Beaten there.
Big drive, but straight as the eagle flies. And it goes into the fence again. You could have gotten a better effort out there by the fielder. The fielder this time, not quite sure which fielder it was out there. But he got there. In fact, it was Andrews. Yeah, Quasi Andrews. The quick.
Yeah, some poor bit of work. I'm not sure what is happening with this team. Santa Cruz looked a lot better the other evening. Some really poor fielding. So we see this one throwing around. And
it's up in the air. Will it be taken? Running around. Oh my goodness, Charles now. 3 drop catches off of Daniel. Donald. And 4 in total. So Donald has had 3 chances put it down off his bowling. My goodness me, look at this one here again. Mana with another chance. It was up in the air. A fielder of the class of Charles, you would have think he would have gobbled that one up. But at the end of 16, it's ball line 120 for 3.
Getting ready for over number 17, 120 for 3. Donovan Strip to bowl his second. Not a very good fielding display by the Santa Cruz outfit. A number of drop chances, a number of missed opportunities in the outfield has not helped their cause this evening. A nice looking drive again from that man, Samuel.
He's looked well. You know, he's gotten an opportunity, but I guess he's ridden his luck.
Yeah, luck favoring the Brave on this occasion.
Yeah, if it's one excuse, probably the heavy outfield is the only excuse I can give this Santa Cruz team. But they've been very poor, very, very poor.
Yeah. Maybe we could say too, the wet outfield and the wet ball probably not a good combination for the Santa Cruz. When it goes up into the air, they're not able to hold on to the catches. And already both Samuel and Man are getting chances and making them pay. We'll see how long this continues. 123 for 3.
I don't know what effort that was by Smith there, but they're through for a single. So they're trying to get to this desired 150 mark. They'll probably think that without Webster and Bravo in the lineup, it can be enough. Only time will tell. But first, they got to get a 150.
Yeah, but I think this is an even game. Even Stevens. Both teams. Appeal going up there from Strip. Nothing doing there from the umpire. Leg by Signal. Yeah, I think these two teams evenly matched. Of course, pool 9 with none of their guest players on show this evening. Their guest players being Kareem Hamilton and Shaquille Prince, both not in the 11. So it's all down to the locals on both teams. And they're looking to launch this one again. This one is straight.
Good work there by Sween. Probably singing the redemption song. He's been one of the culprits here of what was an awful fielding display. I think it's the only thing that hasn't been up to standard in this competition. Of course, this tournament, number of sponsors: Sunshine Snacks, Super Farm, one of the major sponsors, the Office of the Prime Minister Sports and Culture Fund.
So at the end of 17, 126 for 3.
Well, it's Donald looking to continue. So, Kadir, this evening, the fans have come in here. I think they're following this Santa Cruz team, the defending champions. Yeah? It's a very close, yeah. He's giving him. So Donald gets the wicket. Mana. So umpire Wilson sending him. Donald, he needed no help from any of his fielding team. It was Mana. He goes.
Yeah, Rishi Mana has to go LBW. Well, they say if the outfielders are not taking the catches, you have to do it on your own. And two of the ways to do it is bowl down and LBW. This time, LBW decision given here by umpire Wilson. And a disappointed Rishi Mana who goes back. Donald finally getting his man. Couple of opportunities put down, and now he has got Mana. So the new man, Juan Carlos Narain, in at number 6 at this crucial stage where you want to get some runs, you want to get some quick runs at that.
But it's just 17 legal deliveries left. They'll be wanting to get the 24 runs to get to the desired 150. But I think they should be aiming for somewhere closer to 165, 170.
That's middle leg, where you want? Leg, come back a little touch. Too much. A little thing again. Leg stump.
So it's Donald here. He's coming through and around. Left arm through and around.
Good start to the over. Wicket off the first delivery. So there's a tossed up delivery, and Narain is able to get off the mark. Just a single. Samuel though, he would need to get some big hits. He would need to get some over the boundary in these remaining 16 deliveries. He's 21. He's played well. He's looked good. Solid hand so far. Couple of chances though. He is still there. Deep fielders at sweeper. Long off, long on, deep mid wicket, deep backward square. And looking to go through the offside. Plays and misses. Donald continuing to bowl well.
He's been quite good. You know, his figures wouldn't reflect that because he had a number of missed opportunities, but he's a very good T20 bowler. He's always creating opportunities, a wicket-taking type of bowler.
I think the thing about Donald is that he's not afraid to give the ball some air.
He's a tall man.
Look at this one. This one, he's giving it some air. Again, it's another chance in the outfield. And Andrews cannot get up to it. It bounces and goes into the boundary for 4. Samuel, he able to get this one wide off that man.
No, I think had he just run around instead of trying to get to the catch, he would have been able to field that one on the boundary. But he tried to run in to take the catch, probably trying to make up for all that was taking place. Had he run around on the boundary fence, he would have saved that comfortably.
Yeah, so Samuel goes up to 25, 131 for 4. Donald, 2 legal deliveries to complete his spell. Good one so far. Another tossed up delivery goes past the edge. This time, changing his line.
Bravo, no slip.
This time he's down the track. He's hitting straight. Just out of the reach of Andrews. Goes all the way for maximum. A flat one to finish the 18th over. At the end of 18, 137 for 4.
Helmet, helmet!
Yeah, yeah.
19
Nah, he finished, yeah.
Well, it's Strip looking to continue from the southern end as they send for the helmet. But there we had the shot. Wendell Samuel with this straight shot over the head, chipping down the wicket to the spinner, meeting it on the full. Andrews was running around, but he could only look at it sail over his head into the fence for 6.
That's your leg.
All right, thank you.
But it's
Whole leg
the
coming right
big
arm over.
Devon Strip, the big Strip, looking to make his impact in this game.
Chance for the run out. Nicholas not able to hold on to the ball. And 138. So it brings Samuel on strike. Wendell Samuel, he's 31. He's played well, needs to find a boundary. They need to get up to that 150. What we deem to be a pass score on the surface. What do you thought about the surface? How you find the surface playing in the second game?
Yeah, I find the surface playing out. It's a good surface. I think a 160 is a pass score for me. I think 150, if they get to it, if they do get to it, they're going to be missing 15 or so runs. You know, 15 or so plus runs. Strip though, he's bowled quite economically. He's come on, you know, and just done the simple things. And he's always attacking the stumps. That's one thing about him. Yeah, and that Yorker just stinging the legs of Narayan there. Juan Carlos Narayan. Yes, you can hear the umpire saying that he's bowling straight.
Yeah, continues to bowl well. He's looking for those Yorker length deliveries. He's bowling the penultimate over of the innings. Always a crucial stage of the game. He's done well, just 3 singles in the over so far. This one, he's gonna have to reload this one. In his delivery stride, and the ball he's just losing grip of the ball. But yeah, I think the surface, Gordon, it's coming on nicely to the bat, offering a bit for the spinners. But apart from that, it's an excellent cricket wicket. Continues to play well.
It is a good-looking shot. That's some good work there by Arno. Again, I can hear the Bob Marley playing in the background. Redemption songs. Because they will have a lot of redeeming to do in the field. But they say the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Well, so is the wood to heaven. So I think he's doing well, just getting back. Some good favor there from the bowler. Strip into Narayana. It's a full toss. I think this could also be a no ball. It's going for 6. So it's going for 6. No signal by the umpire.
Yeah, looking for that Yorker length delivery again. This one just went wrong. And Narayan able to swivel on it and get it all the way from maximum.
Pretty close to no ball there.
From our vantage point, it looks as though it was over the waist. No call from the square leg umpire. This one is...
Brilliant catch there. It takes the veteran to show them how to do it. The young guys couldn't get it done. It takes the experienced ones to take a brilliant catch there. Barry Nicholas, you take a bow. We'll have that replay shortly. His whole team celebrates with him. No one could have taken a catch this evening, but it was the old boy. I apologize, not the old boy, the experienced boy, Barry Nicholas. Look at him go, putting in the dive. That dive, it may have been in slow motion, but it was successful. Barry Nicholas, you beauty, you take a bow.
Yeah, excellent catch there. At the end of 19, Pool 9 losing their 5th wicket, 147 for 5.
Let's go, Santa Cruz.
Well, we enter the final over. It'll be interesting to see who will bowl it. It seems like they want to give the ball to Kwesi Andrews, but the new batter is Shona Sakan, but he's going to be at the non-strikers end because the wicket falling on the very last delivery of the penultimate over. So Kwesi Andrews here, he's up against a well-set Samuels. Can Samuels get 17 runs of the 6 deliveries to get to his half century?
More importantly, just 3 away from the 150.
Yeah, I would say more realistically, because if he gets 17 runs, it's going to help his team cause. I think they will get what I think is a pass score, because I definitely think there's a 165 runs out there, you know, easily, without much ado. But we'll have to wait and see what the Santa Cruz team does. And in fact, we have to see as well what is set by the Pool 9 team. Earlier we saw Andrews just pitching that ball outside the off stump. He had good pace, good carry. So he'll want to continue with that. He wouldn't want to do too much. Although I see right now he's looking like he's working at the airport or at the junction in Kirab, the old Kirab junction on the highway, you know, because there's a lot of directing taking place out there.
Yeah, so final over to come. Kwesi Andrews with ball in hand, 147 for 5. Samuel, he is 33, a good start from Andrew right up in the block hole. Able to pinch a single though.
Yeah, they get a single, inching closer to the 150, 148 for 5. I would not have taken that single at all there, because Sakan here coming in and not getting any sighters. He'll be under pressure here. Andrews, a very good spell this evening early on. And again, you're seeing a lot of signaling.
Yeah, those deep fielders out at long off, long on. And this one is up in the air. Oh, and no. Again, it's Richard Arno. He made a meal of this one. I think if he ran 2 steps inside again, it would have been a comfortable catch. Chose to hang back, and it just hit the turf and started to spin away from him. And that is poor stuff from the Santa Cruz. They continue to struggle in the field. Take a look at this one again. It was hit flat. Yeah.
Beaten by the spin. Horrible feeling there. More importantly, brings up the 150 for Pool 9. They go on to 152 for 5. Good work there, Indian settled by Wong, but he can't stop the single. So they move on to 153 for 5. 3 legal deliveries left. Can they get this 12 runs that I think you've got to get to be competitive?
I'm thinking 160 here. 7 runs away, 3 legal deliveries.
Just Samuel facing Andrews. And he's driven it through the inner field. Wong out in the deep.
Second is coming back. The throw is going to the keeper's end. And I think Samuel is going to find himself short of his ground. A rifle return by Joshua Wong on the boundary. Andrew is going to celebrate with Wong. It was a slight misfield. And the throw was a powerful one right over the top from Samuel Short. 154 for 5 now.
Yeah, good feeling there by Wong. You know, everyone on the whole field besides Barry Nicholas and Wong was doing the Wong feeling. You know, it was wrong feeling all evening, but Wong made it right. A beautiful throw to the keeper Smith, who did the rest. And they got rid of the dangerous Samuel. There it was here. Samuel banging it to the infield. Wong getting across, a bit of a fumble. But then look at this throw. Rifling. It was a bit high, but it was hard. And Smith did the rest. Samuel was not even in the picture.
Yeah, so Ganesh Lochan, new batsman, 2 deliveries to come. Andrew has come back well in this over, just 6 runs. And the run out. So again, those deep fielders, long off, long on, sweeper, and point. Back on the fence, swing and a miss from Lochan. So continuing to do the good stuff here is Kwesi Andrews.
Left middle. Ball here, nothing here, man.
So let's see how they finish off here. Both 9 though, they will be, I think, happy with this 150 plus score. Andrews. Good Yorker length delivery. They're able to pinch a single. So it's 155 for 6 at the end of 20. The Pole 9 team, after choosing to bat, they gotten to 155 for 6. Led by top score by Wendell Samuel. So Wendell Samuel, he got to 39.
Wendell Samuel got to 35. Riaz Mohammed got 37. He was the top scorer. And some runs for, I think that was Ramdeen. Ramdeen got some as well. And yeah, finished off there by Sakan, who had just the 5. So 155 for 6 it is at the end of 20, Gordon. I know they did not get up to that 165 that you were speaking about, but 155, maybe a chance here. Yeah, no Darren Bravo, no Tion Webster.
Yeah, very decent total here. And I think the Pole 9 team, they've shown that they're capable bowling unit. They'll have to get their feeling together tonight. They'll not want to replay what we saw from the Santa Cruz team, but we have some of the highlights.
Yeah, so it started here with Andrew, who was picking up that wicket there of Halal, caught behind. And Riaz Mohammed entered. He played some nice shots through the offside, this time cutting away. He was harsh on anything that was straying this time, just clipping this one. Fine leg boundary and then driving gloriously through the cover region. A bit of a misfield there that went all the way for 4. This one was thunked down the ground for 6. And Wong was greeted by Ramdeen with a boundary. And then Ramdeen trying to get a move on. He was out LBW to that man, Donald. Yeah, just looking to turn it leg side, missing everything. And then Samuel, he played a nice cameo together with Riaz Mohammed. And then Barry Nicholas striking the veteran. A good catch there by the standing captain, Alvin Smith. And Nicholas celebrated. Mana, he entered and he had a couple of chances. This time, Arno out on the square leg boundary. An easy chance, Butterfingers. Samuel too had his opportunity.
Bravo now with that Butterfingers. Mana again. Oh, there by Raymond. As we see the fans, we have a bit of a presentation. So it's a big shot there by Mana. The ball was up in the air. Charles this time was the culprit. And the LBW there. Donald getting Mana, LBW. Samuel there with the shot. Again, it was Samuel. He was on the go. A high full toss there. But then a brilliant catch. Catch up the match there by none other than Nicholas. He's showing them. Yeah, again, another poor feeling by Arno. He'll have a lot of runs to make up even before he bats. But then it was a good piece of fielding here. It was one rifle throw. Samuel short of his ground. So we have the fun of the match.
And we're going to be giving it to two beautiful young ladies, twins from the Santa Cruz region. So can we call on the mummy of auntie? Yes.
We have the presentation there. Just making sure all is ready for the photo op.
So we saw some exciting good cricketing shots. We saw Riaz Mohammed, the captain, getting a knock of 36 plus. And that man, Ramdeen, he had to go pretty early. Just awaiting our cameraman. And then we saw some really good batting from Wendell Samuel, Rishi Mana and company.
Yes, so just a bit of technical difficulties there as we wait on getting some communication in that we have the shot already.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining us here and just coming out and supporting this wonderful North Zone T20 tournament. As we say, a pleasant evening to Mr. Gregory Wales, the Vice Chairman of the North Zone. And incidentally, this evening we have two beautiful young ladies. Can you tell me your name?
Rihanna Williams.
Rihanna Williams and?
Rihanna Williams.
Rayan Williams, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. And what school do you attend? Oh my goodness, La Pastora Government Early Child Center. They will be receiving a beautiful hamper presented by Mr. Wales, courtesy Sunshine Snacks. Thank you so very much. A round of applause for these two wonderful Santa Cruz ladies, twins. Congratulations and all the best. And yes, you can join them and get your pictures. Oh, beautiful indeed. Congratulations. The fan of the match. A wonderful hamper, courtesy Sunshine
we see
Snacks.
the fans of the match. We're going to break. When we come back, we'll see the reply from Santa Cruz. Ole off air now?
Yeah, so we're getting ready for the response here. Santa Cruz chasing 156 for victory. The opening batsman, Sween. That's Sween, and Barry Nicholas would be opening the batting for Santa Cruz. Devon Sween it is, number 45. 155 posted by the pole 9 after winning the toss and choosing to bat first. And opening the bowling for pole 9, it's Rishi Mana, who's going to be operating from the southern end. And as my co-commentator said, he thought the pass score was just about 165. We're going to have to wait to see if this 156 would be enough for victory. As I welcome back my good friend, Roel Burke. Roel, fantastic evening so far.
Oh, wonderful evening indeed. A good score, a pass score, I would say, 155. I would have thought that with the start they got, just getting over the halfway mark, inching up to that 100, I would have thought maybe 165, maybe 170, but nonetheless, 155. So it's Mana, and he's going to be operating. He's just going through his paces. He's going to be coming up to the right-handed, that's Sween, and his partner Nicholas. Well, and you saw a fan of the match, those beautiful twins. Lovely indeed. Here's Mana.
It's put down. The first delivery of the response. A good delivery from Mana. Sween getting the edge, and Ramdeen at slip, putting down that catch. We saw a brilliant catch by the experienced Barry Nicholas, flying away to his right. This time, another experienced chap, Ramdeen. It was in, and then it was out. And a chance goes a begging.
Well, we're seeing lots of those here this evening, and I know it's because of the conditions, the outfield. Mana again.
This one is a shorter delivery. It's out to that man, third man, and so first runs off the bat. Santa Cruz up and running, one without loss.
Well, I'm sure Mana would have been happy to see the back of Sween there, and that one went comfortably into the hands of Ramdeen. But again, the ball, a bit of moisture there. Remember the outfield, lots of rain earlier on, and incidentally, it's already carded for 10 p.m. and onwards. Some heavy showers and so on. I'm not a meteorologist by any form or means, but that information just came through from the meteorological office. So it seems as it's going to be tough going here.
Tough going indeed.
So Mana, and he is drop catch so soon, first delivery.
Yeah, not the ideal start. This one is way off the pitch, a wide delivery. And so we take a look at the field. There's a one slip, third man, backward point, extra cover, mid off, mid on, and mid wicket. And the other man beyond the 30-yard circle is sweeping. And again, we see roll that sweeper. He's so straight. He's almost like a wide-ish long off. This time, he's into the action.
Coming for two, some poor bit of work there. And oh my goodness, what a...
And this could be welcome runs. This one is running very close to the boundary. And they're able to come through for 3 runs.
Well, it's that man, Kanchan.
So they got, roll, they got 5. They got the one that they wanted and 4 overthrows.
Unbelievable. He just needed to get the ball. He could have even rallied to Samuel, who was just in front of him, back to the keeper. So it's nervous days here for the Pole 9 outfit.
And it seems as though Pole 9 are continuing where the Santa Cruz team left off.
Oh, yes, some poor bit of work in the outfield. We saw some drop catches, a maximum of 5 drop catches. And I understand Santa Cruz, I'm not sure you're familiar with Lucky Bakery up there. Oh, wonderful drops. Well, these guys bought 2 dozens. And it showed on the field of play. Well, I wonder if they probably gave some to the Pole 9 team. Oh, my goodness.
It's Mana again, wide of the crease. This one is drilled through the offside, but the sweeper comes into play, and his throw is a much better one. So a single to finish off the first over here at the end of 1. Pole 9 in chase of 156, 10 without loss. So it's over number 2, about to start here. Sean Sakan is the new bowler, opening things up from the northern end. It's 10 without loss. Sween is 7 and Nicholas is 2. And we saw some of the outfielding here by the Santa Cruz team was not something that I'm sure they would want to look back on. Yeah, couple of chances that went down, couple of regulation chances at that. This one, another one in the outfield, Raymond. Well, it's Sakan. This one is short and wide and hammered through the offside. Again, there's protection out there, and again they're going for 2. And it's a big dive put in here by Sween. And not out, says umpire Ryan John. So it's a young man out there who's sweeping, and they're running 2s by him at...
Again, you know, I think what they have to back them up with the poor bit of work, both teams actually, is the fact that the conditions, a moist ball, heavy outfield, you know, dew on the grass, it's very difficult to really run in time, pick up, throw in. Most of them seem to be regulation, but both teams are a bit challenged. Here we see it once more.
Yeah, Rugbeer is the man out there. He has a pretty decent arm.
And there was the attempt at the run out. This one again played into that cover. And will they go for 2 again? In this case, he could be in some trouble this time. Oh, some poor bit of work there by that man, Sakan. So the Rags are out. And as you can see, they continue to dry the ball or attempt to dry the ball as best as they can. So the score, 14 without loss, as in this case, here he is again. I think this was the run-out chance. Yes. So the score remains on 14 without loss. We into over number 2. Remember, 155 needed for victory.
Halfway through over number 2. Already 5 runs coming in the over. Sween on strike.
Just about 7.75 runs needed per victory. This one short delivery. Not in full control as he would like is Sween comfortably. He gets the single. 16 without loss. And though it's evening time and it's sort of a cool atmosphere, yet still the conditions, it's very warm.
Yeah.
Still a lot of Sahara dust out there. This one is looking, Barry Nicholas, the veteran. Very agile man. I think he was the only man to take a catch, comfortable catch. That was to get the wicket of that man, the captain, Riaz Mohammed. He went for 36. Diving to his right at that time. This one
He is
played.
down the track. Good feeling there from Samuel, Wendell Samuel. So a single to finish off over number 2. Santa Cruz 17 without loss.
Benny! Stay sharp, eh?
So it's Mana with over number 3, wide of the crease. Looking to pull there was Nicholas. Rushed a bit, no run. Again, the field is one slip, a third man, backward point. Cover, mid-off. Extra cover, mid-on. Mid-wicket. And the sweeper on the offside.
He was down, almost half pitch. What are they appealing for?
Hopeful.
Maybe it's his approach, how well he looked coming down almost half pitch.
So it's Rishi Mana, 2-dot deliveries. Experienced Nicholas. This one is a wide delivery.
Yeah, 17 with that wide will take the score up onto 18, I believe. Yes, indeed. Mana, the experienced Mana. He's put on some weight over the years. He's still a very capable, agile cricketer.
This one is driven nicely. It's into the gap. Rugby is out there again and again. The 2 runs taken.
Well, yes, this pair of Nicholas and Sween, good running between the wicket, good communication between both men. I understand they live on the same street out there in Cantaro, Santa Cruz.
Tongue the leg side, another wide delivery. What do you say? Would you say Barry Nicholas catch of the tournament so far?
Yes, I'm sure it's one for the books. Certainly can go down there. It was diving to his right. And especially with this type of moist outfield, it was a good catch from a senior player. We saw some good catches. We saw after this delivery, Mana again. Coming through for a quick single, will be in some problems, but Mohammed, the keeper, didn't pick up cleanly. The score 21, is it? 21 without loss. We enter the third, 22 rather. We enter over number 3.
Yeah, good proactive start here by Santa Cruz in pursuit of 156 for victory. They've started well, not lost a wicket yet. Into the 3rd over. Runs coming by easily. Couple of extras to add to that. This time Sween is pulling away into the vacant leg side, but giving chase there. Yeah, giving chase. Ramki soon. Can't stop the 2 though. 2 more on offer. 24 without loss. Sween has definitely signaled his intent. He is looking to cash in on anything short. He's being harsh on the full deliveries.
So with that single, over number 3 comes to a close. The score, Santa Cruz leading 155 for victory, 156 rather, are 25 without loss.
137 runs remain in the chase. A quick drink comes.
So Santa Cruz growing at just about 8 runs to the over. If they continue along this path, definitely going to get to their intended target. It's Sean Sakan to continue from the northern end.
Well, at this stage, the full 9 outfit was 9 for the loss of 1. So Certainly Santa Cruz are way ahead. 26 now, we into the fourth over. Certainly maximizing their power play.
Yeah, good steady start. Not rollicking by any means, but it's a decent start nonetheless. Oh, Nicholas is looking to swing to the leg side. The appeal is going up. Bowler and keeper confident. They're converging. And the man who is most important says not out.
Well, look at Wendell Samuel, who is feeling. Was that whitish bit on? He was running. I wonder if he's appealing for the court behind or he's just appealing for appealing's sake. Because even when the bowler and the keeper decided, okay, it's not out, Wendell kept going. I guess some of the antics, this one falling just over his head and going all the way for 4.
Yeah, good shot from the experienced Barry Nicholas. Just drifting onto the pads and just turning it, more timing than power, getting it over the mid-wicket fielder. Look at it again. Just flicking nicely. And it's sped away on this slightly damped outfield. Goes away for 4.
Easy on the front foot. And that shows a sign of a really experienced hardball player. Picking up the line, getting on that front foot, getting that front foot to the pitch of the ball, realizing there's no one out at mid-wicket and just helping it on its way for 4. Handsome runs indeed. He moves on to 10. And on this occasion, he tries to get cheeky. Well, he's known for those type of shots, you know. The reverse, closing the face, the dill scoop. It's really good to see the veteran out there for his team, Santa Cruz.
This time Nicholas has to go judge the LBW. Second strikes, 30 for 1. Nicholas goes for 10. Wicket here for the pole 9 team.
Yes, he came forward. He came across the wicket a bit too early. There it is again. And struck plumb in front. Excellent indeed. Wicket number 1 goes. Dangerous Barry Nicholas. He went for 10.
Yeah, Sean Sakan striking there. Successful appeal. Dreaded finger. And the big fast bowler, he's happy. But it brings to the crease Alvin Smith, captain. 30 for 1, a crucial time to be coming in. 156 the target.
Well, Smith is very capable. We saw him in his previous game getting into double figures. And I know once he's there and can partner with Sween. Sween is well set. He's on 17. They're way ahead of the run rate, so there's nothing rash needed. It's probably we would think to rotate the strike. You know, just pick up the 1s and 2s. And probably go into, at the end of the power play, maybe 40, 45 thereabouts. And then it's going to be easy going at the back end. But we saw some poor bit of work in the outfield early on for this pole 9 team. A drop catch up, just the first delivery. And then some misfeed and some overthrows. Pole 9, nervous days for them. But Santa Cruz, I would say, in ascendancy here at 30 for 1 in 4 overs.
Yeah, 30 for 1 delivery short of the 4th over. So we look at the field here for the new man, Alvin Smith, 3rd man, backward point. Point, extra cover. Cover, mid off, mid on, mid wicket, square leg. And a bit of a proactive field set, 2 men close by on the offside. This one is, oh, what a catch by Rockberry. It was drilled to him, and he plucked it out of the air. And a very good catch. So back-to-back wickets here for Pole 9. Alvin Smith goes first ball. No, he's made a duck.
Well, that's the captain, and he's not happy. But it's the end of over number 4. Santa Cruz losing their second wicket in quick succession. 32. Great catch for the loss of 2. 32 for the loss of 2.
Mm-hmm. Karen Raymond, the new man for Santa Cruz, 30 for 2. 2 wickets right at the end of the over. The second one from Sean Sakan. He has provided some inspiration to the Pool 9 team. A new bowler from the southern end, Darren Rackbeer.
So Pole 9 getting 2 wickets in quick succession. That man Sakan will be on a hat-trick when he returns. And this one is short. Helped handsomely. 2 backward square, 4 more. And, you know, they would think that after getting those 2 wickets, he would have come outside the line of the off, some maybe force a shot. But he's straight down the leg side as that man Rackbeer, the new bowler. And Santa Cruz continue to sail on. And this is the start of over number 5. Kadir?
Yeah, not a good start from Rackbeer's protection was on the offside. There's a ring of fielders on the offside. There's a sweeper back there as well. And the other man is at, I think he's going to third man. 2 deep fielders, sweeper and third man. So his protection is on the offside. He'd want to stay outside, off stump. Sween is continuing to bat well. He's 21. This time again down the leg side. Sween would think that he missed out there.
Yeah. Rackbeer not seem to be, you know, he's spraying. He's all over the pitch. .34 for the loss of 2. Sween is, he needs to just settle things down. Oh, and Juan Carlos Narain has picked another one out of the air. The dangerous, well-set Sween. Oh my goodness, well I tell you what, Sween is the batsman, and a lovely catch there by Juan Carlos Narain. It was driven firmly, but well stopped. Wicket number 3 goes, and Santa Cruz in a spot of bother.
Yes, Santa Cruz here, 34 for 3. All of a sudden, losing 3 quick wickets. This one was another good catch, a well-timed jump from Narain. And he celebrates, Pole 9 celebrates. They have taken 3 nice catches. And they're showing the Santa Cruz team how to do the catching. 34 for 3. In a bit of trouble here. New man is Devon Charles. He has some work to do. Rackbeer striking for his team. Partnership required here now.
Certainly indeed. 34 for the loss of 3. 3 wickets falling in quick succession. Karen Raymond, he's still there. Yet to get off the mark.
Yeah, it's a situation where it's two new men, two brand new batters to the crease. Raymond and Charles. And this one is a good delivery.
Yes, Charles coming into the wicket and realizing he needs some consolidation. 3 wickets falling, consecutive overs. And Rugby, remember, Pool 9 losing their first game. This one is helped just in front of square there. Will they come for 2? No. So it's going to be Karen Raymond. And Rugby just going through his paces.
Yeah, that's him.
But I must say, an improved fielder showing of catching ability from this Pole 9 team. He started a bit shaky, but come back quite comfortably here.
Raymond is off the mark.
So the end of over number 5. The score 36 for the loss of 3.
You're almost done.
Hey, them have stamina downstairs. We must tell them send a case first. Miss Cynthia. I don't mind trying a little stamina. What I don't like in it is the extra caffeine and the taurine. Taurine and caffeine, those are the 2 challenging things. Let's get horses that
So 36 for 3. Sakan to bowl his third. Steady start from the Santa Cruz team in reply to 156. Well, they've just lost 3 quick wickets. And it's now Karen Raymond and Devon Charles to try to repair the damage that has been done by Sakan. And he was on a hat-trick.
Oh, yes,
that
he was.
delivery, but
Yes,
it was
indeed.
well negotiated there by Raymond.
And yes, Raymond, I think it's an underrated player. He's a very, very good a cricketer. Good in the outfield. He struggled this evening. But he's here with the bat. And it's a lovely drive. Just out of reach of that man. No chance, really. So, Charles, he moves on to 2. Raymond, he's also on 2. The score, 38 for the loss of 3. We're into the start of over number 6. 6 overs, the final power play over. Sakan is the bowler. And Pole 9 now with their tails up, getting 3 wickets in quick succession, looking for wicket number 4. We need to see a partnership being built here by these 2 batsmen. Karen Raymond.
So it's a third man, backward point. There's a second. This one is down the leg side, wide delivery. It's third man, backward point. Cover, mid-off, mid-on, mid-wicket. A deep backward square. And yeah, so the 2 deep fielders out at the backward square and third man. This one is turned down the leg side. Man from third man has to run a long way across. It's just stopping in the outfield, a bit of a heavy outfield, and they're able to come through for 3 runs.
Back right.
Yeah, so this one is going to the backward square and the Lochan can't pick up. But I think I'm seeing 3 fielders beyond the 30-yard circle. There's Lochan at the backward square. There's Rampy soon at third man. And there's Rugby at long off. You only allow 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle inside the first 6 overs. And they still have not yet realized that. Yeah, now the captain has just bringing up the man from backward square. He's coming into a mid-wicket position. And the man from mid-wicket, he's going into short, fine leg. This one is cut away. And they can't prevent the single. So a single to finish off over number 6 at the end of it. 44 for 3. Noted.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be tight. Push, Carlos. Now you stay. Carlos, you push back. Short. Yeah. What happened?
So Darren Rugby to continue. 1 over, picking up a wicket. 45 for 3 at the end of 6. Not a bad power play for Santa Cruz.
Not a bad power play indeed. Very interesting though, with 3 men outside. I thought that, the umpires may have picked it up, but they did not. And this one is taken. So Sakan Rugby coming back into over number 7. 45 for the loss of 3. Both batsmen are on 5. This one just straying down the leg side.
So feel a bit more relaxed now. This one is driven nicely. This one is going to get to the boundary. Yeah, valiant attempt out there from Lochan. Failed attempt though. The boundary nonetheless for Charles.
Diving effort by that man. I thought that he's sweeping, but he's a bit too wide. He's more of a wideish long off. So he has to run too much. That's too much to do for that young man. But a good shot there by Charles. Comfortable stroke.
So 49 for 3. This one is driven down the ground. Just a single. It's going to bring up the 50 for Santa Cruz. 50 for 3 inside 7 overs.
So with that brings Raymond into strike. He's there. He's on 5.
Yeah.
Samuel here just losing the ball. But the batsman comfortable just for the single. 51 for the loss of 3. We're into the 7th over. Rugby. Foolish length delivery and well cut. Oh, handsome runs indeed here. This man, Charles, seems to be in fine form.
Yeah, and this one looked as though it was over the waist. No signal from the umpire. Cut in the gap. Yeah, cut nicely. Second boundary in the over. So Charles continuing to bat well. Yeah, off the ground.
It's a lovely shot from a batsman in form. Beautiful shot. Timing it. And Not going airily. Lovely shot indeed. Silence the crowd with that one. So at the end of over number 7, Santa Cruz and the chase are 55 for the loss of 3.
Did I see it? They're here and we still? Jerome no say. So Ganesh Lochan is the new bowler from the northern end. Going to pick up the attack here. Sakan withdraws after bowling 3 overs. A good start from him. A dot delivery. Raymond and Devon Charles forming a nice partnership so far. 20 odd they've put on these two, repairing the damage that has been done early on. This one is edged away and able to pinch a single to the man who was up at short, third man.
Yeah, good batting from the spear, showing that they're focused, not panicking at all. Good sensible batting, continuing to rotate the strike. And we call him the cut man, the soldier. Good shot there again, but only able to find that man out at point. Could not beat him, Charles. He's on 14. And this occasion again, he's cutting the ball, slowing up just as it gets to the boundary. Coming back for 3. Well, this is very good running. Very good running. I thought that man there kept the ball a bit too long.
Yeah, it's the experience. Vernie Ramkissoon. So just running one on the arm. Good running between these two, seizing the opportunity to get the extra run. 59 for 3. This one is driven nicely again to the long on field. Thinking about 2. Just a single.
Yeah, not on this occasion. So Raymond moves on to 8 and Charles 17. So the score now 60 for the loss of 3. Slower delivery. Brings the over to a close. So at the end of over number 8, Santa Cruz Sports Club are 60 for the loss of 3.
Carry on. Change in bowling. Bowler's coming right arm over. Thanks.
So new bowler here from the southern end. Maharaj it is. Vishal Maharaj.
Oh, Vishal, another veteran. Hails from the Central East region. Vishal Prasad Maharaj. Very nice guy. Always smiling, never afraid to give the youths information. As this one. Wow.
The backspin did for Juan Carlos Narain. Not a good delivery to start with. Raymond choosing to go after this one. And Narain, take a look at this over cover. And just look at Narain here. The backspin just eluding him into the boundary for 4.
Yeah, he probably just needed to wait a bit more on the ball. And he was caught napping. Very slow deliveries there from Vishal. And we saw Narain taking an excellent catch earlier on. But on this occasion, losing his footing. And that backspin on the ball just evading him. 65 now for the loss of 3. We're into the 9th over. Coming up to that drinks break in a short while. But good batting on the part of Raymond and Charles, putting up a partnership of sorts.
Oh, this one is a big hit. This one is out of here. A maximum 79 meters from Devon Charles. A tossed-up delivery from Maharaj. No second invitations needed. Charles takes the score now up to 71. This is a brilliant little partnership between these two. Raymond and Charles seizing on the opportunity to score. Pick up the singles, rotate the strike nicely. 71 for 3. Well on their way to the target of 156.
Certainly indeed. So Maharaj being roughed up here in the 9th over. This one outside the line of the off stump. Charles quite watchful. He moves on to 23 now. So 11 runs coming from the over thus far. Oh,
should get 2 now. Yeah, will get 2.
That man fielding at mid on there. He was found wanting.
Good come back here, good come back V.
So this game is a seesaw battle. Earlier on in the power play, we saw 3 wickets falling on the trot. And it went into the pole 9 half. But now runs really beginning to flow. And again, back in with the Santa Cruz team as they're sailing on now to 74. So at the end of over number 9, Santa Cruz needing 156 for victory, 73 for 3.
$74 for 3 after 9. Lochan back into the attack. 82 required from 66 deliveries. What would you say at this stage? Roll? Would you say advantage Santa Cruz or advantage pole 9?
Well, as I said earlier on, it is a seesaw battle. A wicket here would certainly put the screws on Santa Cruz, but I think they are in the driving seat at this time. Pole 9, they started well, taking the catches, but now the misfielding sort of put them on the back seat, put them on the back foot as this man continues to cut, but a good stop there this time. Charles just eases on now to 26, the score 75. We're into over number 10. And if this partnership continues, Charles actually moves on to 27. This partnership continue to flourish as it is. I think we can say that Santa Cruz can pull this one off.
Yeah, this partnership nearing 50 between Charles and Raymond. This one is cut away. Just one, they'll settle on the one.
Full 9 outfit. They need wickets.
If we don't get this set, then nothing.
Wickets are needed here. At this rate, we may get home probably by the 16th over or so. And good batting. As you can see, again, a bit of misfield there from that cover fielder. Picking up the ones, picking up the twos. The odd maximum 6, the odd boundary coming.
One delivery to come in this over. Raymond pushing into the offside and no run. So at the end of the halfway stage here at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex, Santa Cruz looking to get to 156 for victory, 77 for 3. You have some of the highlights from the first 10.
So yes, indeed. There was the first ball, swing cutting into that man that slipped Ramdeen. Ramdeen putting it down. Barry Nicholas, enterprising knock, the veteran. And then he was struck plumb. He had to go. Sakan getting the wicket at that time. But then came Smith, the captain. He went for a duck. Quick succession. Sakan on a hat-trick. But the runs continue to flow. Then that man was handsomely caught there. Wonderful catch by Juan Carlos Narain. And then it was all left up to Devon Charles and Sherwin Raymond, as you see. Charles cutting and cutting well for 4. Excellent cricket indeed. And a partnership of some 50 plus runs. This was great. As we saw a bit of misfield there from Juan Carlos Narain. Great cricket indeed.
Yeah, so at the halfway stage, Santa Cruz 77 for 3. The Blue Water drinks break as the players get refreshed. We're going to have our refreshments as well. Devon Charles, he's 28. Karen Raymond, he's 14. 77 for 3. It is a 156 is the victory target. New bowler from the southern end, Ram Kisoon, into the attack. Bit of an experienced chap. Coming to turn his arm over here, Rollberg.
Oh, yes, indeed. I'm familiar with this guy. And he has been playing with this pole 9 outfit for the past 20 years. Ashok Ali, the manager, a.k.a. Worm. Wonderful guy. Must say I've known Ashok for, oh my goodness, a number of years, and he is a really, really wonderful guy. Top of the evening to the Ali family out of Arangwa is there.
So good start here for Ram Kisoon, a dot. Devon Charles, though, he's batted well, 28. Ah, this one, appeal goes up. No appeal from Ram Kisoon. This one just sliding past the leg stump.
Yeah, just going down leg, just doing a bit too much on that occasion. But Ram Kisoon showing his exploits with the ball. Lots of experience here with this young man.
Balls of 2.
Relax, tone. Well ball funny.
79 now for 3. And this pair continue to build on a well-set platform. Some 44 runs in this partnership. This is good going. They came together with the score on 35.
Cut away again, nicely. There's protection back there. Thinking about 2, but they'll settle on just the 1. Good from Ram Kisoon so far. The experience coming to the fore here. 4 deliveries gone, just 3 singles in the over.
And Karen Riemann, he's there. You can see he's just providing the supporting role for the big hitting Charles. There again, looking for that single. Nothing rash needed, just 1s and 2s. And this is good.
Sure his dad would be happy with his performance so far. Of course, his dad, the coach of the Santa Cruz team.
Yes.
Showin Raymond.
Showin.
Is he the coach or the manager?
He's coach.
Coach.
Len Bravo, that's the father of the brothers, Darren and Dwayne. He is the manager, Len. This one just beating that outside edge. Brings you over to a close. So at the end of very good over here from Ram Kisoon. Just 4 runs coming from it. 81 for the loss of 3.
So Ganesh Lochan back into the attack. 81 for 3 it is. Karen Raymond, he's on strike. He's wearing the protective gear, the helmet. Devon Charles is on the non-striker's end. Mohammed is choosing to stand up to the stumps. Oh, and he's beaten.
Yeah, that's a good delivery there by Lochan. And pole 9 seems to be flat in the outfield now.
Yeah.
Something needs to happen. Will it happen with Lochan here?
Push
Well
down the
driven.
ground. Should get 1. Thinking about 2, and they're going to get it quite easily in the end. A bit of misfield down there by Ragbir.
Yeah, good communication on the part of Charles and Raymond, realizing once the misfield happens, They're off for the second run. And this is excellent cricket indeed, shown here by these two guys. This one, oh, what a lovely shot to cover there. But there is protection. Only one. Charles and Raymond. 84 now for the loss of 3. The wickets, Smith, the captain, he went without scoring.
Yeah, and the 50 partnership coming up with that single. Good, solid partnership between Charles and Raymond.
Yes, indeed.
Lochan, fuller delivery. And again, another single.
Relax, relax, relax. That's it, okay. That's it, man.
So Raymond, he's on 18. Charles moves on to 32.
One, going two now.
Protection out there. Misfield by Ramdeen. It's not going to go all the way though, but they're going to get 3 runs. So lapse in the outfield there.
And the bad omen continues for this pole 9 team, really struggling in the outfield. You know, when it should be 1, the 1's turning into 2s and even into 3s. Oh my goodness. I'm sure in the Amazon would be happy with that, you know, turning some 2s into 3s. As we saw lots of trees being burnt in the Amazon in recent times. You know, that's, they call it the breath of the world. The Amazon provides almost 30 to 40% of the world's oxygen. Trees out there. Yes, indeed.
So very important.
So 89 now for the loss of 3, and barring any mishaps, this Santa Cruz team seems to be well in the driver's seat and heading home, sailing for a victory. But you know, this is the game of glorious uncertainties, and it's not over till it's over. I'm sure pole 9 would have a bit to say. At the end of 12, 90 for the loss of 3.
So it's 66 required from 48 deliveries. Ramkisoon in for his second over. So he's coming off the pad of Charles. Leg by signal by umpire John.
Yes, Vernon Ramkisoon, experienced campaigner. He's going to have to do a whole lot more. He's to look for this wicket here. Just playing this one back up along the pitch. 91 now for 3. 156 needed for victory. This one falling just shy of that man at long off. And Raymond looking to extend the arms. Don't want to be bogged down too much by Ramkisoon. He moves on to 21. Charles, he's on 33. It's 92 for 3. We're into over number 13.
Oh, this one. Ramkisoon is getting his man Charles fiddling at one outside the off stump. A good catch there by Mohammed, standing up. So finally, another breakthrough here for the pole 9. 92 for 4. Charles goes for well played, 33.
Well played knock of 33, hitting some 4 4s and a 6 in that knock. Excellent indeed. Wicket number 4 goes. The new batsman, Donovan Strip, is the man. So here we see it again, and there was Ramki Soon immediately going up with the appeal. And Charles, realizing that, yes, indeed, he played, he wasted no time. There it is again. Very faint edge and a well to catch there by that man. Riaz Mohammed, captain. Well, here comes the big man, Donovan Strip, coming in, walking quite casually, as if to say, don't worry, I have all of this under control, we'll take care of it. And he's going to be partnering now with Karen Raymond.
Yes, Donovan Strip in at a bit of a crucial stage here. 92 for 4, evenly poised now at this stage.
Yes, indeed.
64 required from 44 deliveries.
Funny. Well done, Funny. I said Funny, relax,
Should have been a single there.
Well, I was just thinking that, but not with Strip. Strip is not very quick between the wickets. Not very quick between the stump. He is a hitter. And I'm sure he's been sent there to, get them over the boundaries, dispatch over the boundaries. But if you were to ask for a quick single, Strip is not your man. Is Ramki Soon again.
Yours, boy.
So with that eventful over, has got the wicket of Charles of the bowling of Ramki Soon. Santa Cruz are 92 for the loss of 4. So resuming over number 14, and it's going to be Lochan, and he's back for his 4th.
White ball. Not bad.
Wide signal there by the umpire. 93 now for the loss of 4. Wide signal by the umpire. He's still waiting on his response. He's looking like he's out there in Brazil. You know that statue. San Rafael.
White ball.
This one is down the leg side. Let's await the decision. Another wide.
Badly line delivery from Lochan. Brings Strip on strike.
Yeah, so he needs to just get out the towel and try the cherry, so to speak.
So you feel here now like Karen Raymond, he definitely holds the key for the Santa Cruz team. Donovan Strip is out there with him, just looking at the other batsmen to come. There's Richard Arno, there's Gracie Andrews.
Arno, no slouch with the bat.
Single is okay.
So I'm sure it's going to be Arno next.
Well done, Penny!
There you can see the long forward strip. And you can see his intention. He is looking to get the ball out of the park.
Not yet off the mark though.
Let's do it.
This one is pushing down the ground. He's gonna get an easy single here.
1-1-1.
So he's off and running, 95 for 4. Couple of wide deliveries in the over.
Yeah, he started with the extras.
Benny, starting on 30.
As you can see, vigorously drying that ball.
What is slugs to be a color?
And Riemann.
This one is into the gap, backward point region, and goes away for 4. So a good shot there by Raymond, releasing some of the pressure that was built up, getting a boundary. Yeah, some width on offer.
Yeah, deliberate shot. Good shot by the young man. Well, just one shy of that 100 mark. We into over number 14. So wickets hard to come by, but runs continue to flow here. This one down the leg side. And Lochan really losing his grip. Ball just slipping out of his arms.
Let's stay outside here. Hurry up, Shaman on the side now, right?
So with that wide, the 100 comes up. So
Finish on the
100
side
for
here.
4. Inside the 14th over. Now just another 56 required for victory. Short and wide again.
Relax, relax.
Unable to get a quick single. There's a strip.
Two more, right?
So 101 now, and yes, the 100 coming up in this the 14th over, and very expensive. Lots of extras. Here is Lochan. Doesn't want to give it away.
No. One
This
more.
one outside the line of the off stump.
I tell him.
So he would have bowled
Got her.
9 deliveries in this over, and he still has a ball. Strip was out of his ground here, but Riaz missing the stump. So at the end of 14, Santa Cruz are 101 for the loss of 4.
So the inspirational Vuni Ramkissoon to bowl his third over. He's bowled 2 tidy overs and picked up a wicket as well. Not able to get him away. Medium pace bowler, but he's proved to be hard to get away. 101 for 4. 55 required from 36.
Sorry, Diams.
Yeah, run rate of just about 9.1 or thereabouts.
Yeah. Yeah, back up both sides. Have a little work there, Wendell.
9.15.
You go, Funny.
It's going to be Verney. Wicket taken bowler.
Funny. Well done, Funny.
Oh,
I thought that was a single there.
yeah, again turning down the single.
And again, realizing that, you know, Strip is not really quick off the mark.
Should be backing up and looking for the single though. Just seems to be relaxed at the non-striker's end.
Yes, he seems to be quite circumspect down there. Here is Ramkissoon. Raymond is there and he certainly holds the key. He's looking to just help this one on the onside.
And again, they're not able to get Ramki Soon away.
And Ramki Soon just slows the pace down. That one actually is going down the leg side. Good delivery. Coming just back into that pad there. Yeah, he's just flighting the deliveries. Not coming through with any sort of pace. Flat deliveries, no sort of turn on the deliveries.
Yo, start on it 30, go back on it 30. Vishal, go on it 30.
So just adjusting the feel on the 30-yard circle there.
That's one.
Strip drilling this one. Long on area. Should get two. Raymond is coming back. And he gets home easily in the end. So two quick runs there by Donovan Strip. That one definitely got the fans going. Bit of cheers brought with that too.
Realizing that Strip had to run too, and he's already looking like he needs a little drink, a little refresher.
How is that?
Vinny didn't seem to get a touch onto it. And Raymond was in his crease. Bit too straight on this occasion. But there's, you can see Strip already with the hands on the waist after just running some quick singles there.
So one delivery to come in this over, just 3 runs coming from it. Just one to finish off the over. Another excellent over from Vuni Ramkissoon, the experienced Vuni Ramkissoon. Just 4 coming from it. At the end of 15, it's 105 for 4. Overs. It's 105 for 4. It's a 51 required from 30 deliveries. As Gordon Pierre is back in the commentary seat. Gordon, advantage. It's pool 9, advantage. Santa Cruz. Who is it?
You'll back yourself to get 51 off 30 deliveries any day of the week, twice on Sunday, and today's Sunday. But I think it's going to be a bit difficult here because the Pool 9 team, they've been very disciplined. Rugby, he's been good for his team as he comes into strip. Immediately he gets the commentator's curse. Wide ball outside the off stump, signaled by the umpire Joel Wilson. So Rugby will have to reboot and come in. So it's 50 left. It's a good delivery.
I think Strip might just want to get a single and get Raymond on strike.
The strike rate, the required run rate has always been more or less even throughout the game. It's now at about 8.33. It's off the pad. It's going to be a leg by.
So we look at the field here. We see a third man, a backward point, sweeper, extra cover, long off, long on, mid wicket inside the 30-yard circle, a man out at deep mid wicket, and a square leg. In fact, it's a short, fine leg.
Well, a lot going to depend on Raymond here. He's been here a while. Huh? There's a full toss. It's up in the air. He's running around. Oh, he put in the big dive and missed everything there.
Easy.
Was the big man.
Good effort, Benny. Good effort. Good effort.
That was Halal. Benny Halal. His teammates appreciate that effort. He was getting the foot movement in. I think he just dived when a dive was needed, really. He had gotten to it. Beat him outside the off stump there. Rugbear. So it's an interesting battle here. Rugbear really steaming in.
Yeah, I think now the momentum, since the fall of Devon Charles, the momentum has been seized by the Pool 9 team. Building some pressure, getting in dot deliveries, and singles not hurting Pool 9.
Yeah, they'll be satisfied with that. If Pool 9 is able to get this victory here over the defending champion, it's going to be a big one for them. I think it's going to blast the group wide open. Big offer there by Strip brings the overturn in at the end of 16 overs. Santa Cruz, they're 110 for 4. Just get just coming for a drink of water here is Raymond.
So right back on the kitty, Amanda. Right there, Benny. Right back on the kitty. Leg. Actual leg.
Voni Ramki soon to bowl his fourth and final over, 110 for 4. 46 required from 24 deliveries.
This one looking to be a nail biter. Down the leg side here. Ramkasoon, he'll want to be tighter. Can't afford to give up any extras here. Raymondo, he holds the key to success for this Santa Cruz team. You want to get bad on the ball. It's up in the air, it's high. It goes over the head of the man there at the long off region. So it's 6 there. Raymond on cue. Raymond middling that one and banging it out of the ground. Kieran Raymond.
Yeah, 77 meters to the southern side of the ground. Full delivery and presenting the full face of the bat. I think if it had any stickers on that bat, the manufacturers would have been proud of that shot. 117 for 4. 39 now from 23 deliveries. But Ramki soon
Once he gets strike, guys, good.
This is the first 6
Right?
of his bowling. He's proven to be a difficult man to get away. But at this stage, the batters really looking to get after anything loose. Comes up with a dot delivery.
Yeah, well, you see, they made some field changes. They've had a man at long off, and they also have a man at a, should we say, a wide-ish extra cover. And there's also a man at cover. So a packed offside field. So
Good length.
the plan is up for all to see. They're going to be pitching outside the off stump, asking him to go through the offside. They also 6 on the off. A very strange field.
Yeah.
Difficult one to call because there's a man at cover. And a man in between, which is a straight long off. You know, almost behind the bowler's arm.
Yeah, it's a straightish long off and a wideish long off.
Long
as well
off,
as
yeah.
a straightish sweeper as well, because sweeper is normally Ramki soon in his follow through. Got a hand it, just couldn't hold on. The experienced guy. But the result is a dot delivery. Third one in this over, just 7. Barring that 6.
Yeah. Worth it waiting goal. So it's a full toss. He's straight into the legs. He's paid the price. It's banged behind square by Raymond. 4 good-looking runs. You can't bowl there with the feel you've had, Bernie. Yeah, it's a full toss, string into the pads. Just helped around the corner by Raymond. And it's looked like
a freebie, really. Just helped on its way. Raymond holds the key. 35 now from 19. Ramki soon, one delivery to come. This is a crucial delivery in the context of this game. Still no change to the field. Field remains the same.
they're making some changes to the field. Can Vernie Ramkissoon hold his nerve here?
So now there are no fielders behind square. Man from short fine leg has come to a mid-wicket, shortish mid-wicket. And this is a good single here because Raymond is going to be on strike for the 17th over. At the end of 17, Santa Cruz 122 for 4.
Well, it's Rugby to continue. He's going to be continuing from the northern end. He's going to be bowling to Raymond. The final 18 legal deliveries. And they need to get 34 from that 18. The run rate just pushing itself over 10. Just about 11 runs and over.
Here we go. It's going to be Rugby. And Raymond is having a go. And Raymond has played a good hand thus far. 39 not out. Good partner there in strip. And so Raymond got a couple chances. Put down. And he took the opportunity and capitalized on those near misses. And now it's going to be all up to him as Rugby. This one is high. Again, is going to fall safely, that man. Oh my goodness. Vishal Prasad Mirage.
But he's able to just recover.
And
But Santa Cruz, they get one. Raymond moves on into the 40s. He'll be not too concerned about his personal score.
of course,
Right now, it's all about the team. It's all about getting them over the line, as they've got 33 more runs to get from the remaining 16 legal deliveries.
and Riaz Mohammed, the keeper, see him just telling his troops, you know, just be calm. There's no reason for any unpleasantries, any anxiety. Just be calm. We have this under control. So it's Rugby again. Strip getting a ball outside the line of the off stump. Nothing shot really. Just swinging his bat at it. But Ragri really doing a good job. He's into his fourth. 123 now. Nervous times.
Relax, relax. Relax, easy.
Mana at long on. But that strip moves on to 8. And once they keep calm, the pole 9 outfit that is, you're realizing the run rate is just over 11 or so. It shouldn't be that difficult with good bowling.
Yeah, well, at this time, that ball causes the run rate to shoot up. It's way over 11 at this point. Yeah, but it's up in the air.
One.
Sukan just doing the feeling out there. That's Sean Shukan.
Yes, and Rayman again going the aerial route, looking for the big hit. Only able to get it to that man out there. 125, so 31 more runs needed for victory. Well, it's 15 plus runs needed. 15 point.
Just about 15 because
Yeah.
we have it's 2 into 30. Yes, it's driven powerfully.
No.
Good work. So that was some good work out there by Mana. So they need exactly 30 from the last 2 deliveries.
Yeah.
Our maths teachers will be proud of us. The run rate exactly 15.
Oh, yes, indeed. So at the end of 18, 126 for 4.
That's good.
So it's going to be a new bowler.
Bowling. Bowler is coming right arm over.
And he is going to be right arm over the wicket. It's B. Halal from the southern end. And he'll be bowling to the right-handed Strip. Strip has been there, and a lot is going to be dependent on both him and Raymond. 15 runs now needed per over.
Well, he's coming in a crucial time here. He's not bowled any deliveries yet. So this is the problem that you'll be having. I think we may just see a swing in fortunes here. Because he has to find his length and line immediately. He's bowling to 2 batters who's been there a while. Of course, Strip will be looking to be on the charge. It's a short ball. Benny will have to do the fielding for himself because the field has been spread far and wide.
Benny, I like that.
Just realizing that the ones and twos are not going to do it. It's going to be boundaries if they are to take it home, this Santa Cruz outfit. And pole 9 did a good job of pulling this game right back. At one stage, the run rate was just about 7.25, but now, as we come to the business end of the inning, the run rate 15.
Just 11 legal deliveries. He struck it in front.
And you can see the intention of Raymond to get Halal out of the park. Santa Cruz in some trouble here.
So far he's done well. Yeah, that one just straight into the pads. Lucky to get away with that. Short. That's going to race into the fence for 4. Bisecting the field beautifully.
Not bad.
Mirage leaving it for the man on the fence. It bisected them both.
Yes, good looking shot there by Raymond. Realizing there was some acreage out there on offer, and he capitalized to perfection. So, Halal.
It was short, really, giving him the time. So Raymond there, he's been batting with his face in anguish for a lot of times. It seemed like he pulled something on that left thigh. Short. This time straight to Maharaj. Maharaj does well. Just a single.
So Raymond moves on to 46. Strip, he is on 10. Strip has been firing, but not really contact being made here. Again. High backlift, but not contacting. The ball seems to be hitting him. He's not timing to perfection.
Yeah, he's not been timing the ball well at all. But Halal here looking to finish off this over. Bowling the penultimate over. He's only conceded 7 from 5 deliveries. He'll take that any day of the week for a penultimate over in a run chase. Let's look to see if he can finish it off here. 23 needed for victory. If he gets a dot ball here, 23 of the final over, I think advantage pool 9. If they get the ball to the boundary, it's all to play for.
It's all to play for.
Halal. He's taking his time there to really set this field.
So Mirage has been moved to a point, backward point.
It's up in the air. He's running around. Good work there out on the boundary there. Athletic feeling. It looks to be that man, Wendell Samuel.
Good bit of work there.
Yeah, he pulled it back. Worried faces there.
And look at the support there in the dugout. Come on, fellas, that's what you're hearing.
But look at this for some feeling. They've left the best feeling for last. He got around. He was going over the ropes. Pulled it back. Excellent work there. Keeping it to just a single.
Great effort shown there by the young man, Wendell Samuel. So it's going to be over number 20. And it's going to be that man. Is it Lochan? To bowl. And
Sukan. So it's Sukan who's going to finish the job.
Sukan, he's going to be bowling to Raymond. And they need, what, 22 off of 6. It's possible.
Yes, possible. Even probable.
Yes, it is.
Because Raymond, he's set. You know, what Sukan will have to do, he just must not try anything spectacular. Stay away from the wides, the no balls, put the ball on the track, and let Raymond try to do everything. Because if we do the maths, we're seeing 4 6s, 24. So you need to get something like that. You also can get a variables with 6 coming into play.
Yeah, 6s and 4s.
Yeah, but you want to make sure that you don't give him any extra deliveries, free deliveries, as well as you want to stay away from those 6 shots, you know?
Yes, those big hitting shots. So it's Sakan. It's the final over.
Can he hold his nerves?
Well, if anybody can, Sakan, and he starts with a no ball.
Just what I went through that with you, Mr. Burke, and out of the playbook, the over the waist no ball, the free hit is coming. Raymond, 1 run conceded as well, so it's down to 21.
Well, you see, it's nervous days. Sakan just need to be calm. He just need to be collective here. Here he goes again.
It's up in the air. Catch it. Ah, it's very close. And I would love to see that replay of the run out. It was lazy running by Strip. And it's very, very close. Yapa, though, he says not out. Ramkasoon is livid.
Yes, indeed. There was Strip just stripping down the road as if to say he's having a walk in Cantaro or La Pastora, going to buy salt prunes, not realizing he's in a tough game here, a game of his life, so to speak.
Well, 1 run there, so 20 needed. Yes, struck well powerfully. Only 1. Good work there by Rishimana on the boundary. There on at long on. So 1 more run.
Yes, 19 needed now.
Yeah, 19 from
4 legal deliveries. So barring any wides or no balls,
Still
and
possible.
good dots.
Still possible. 4 6s are 24. So mathematically possible. Yeah. Only 1. They're looking for 2.
Oh, go right here, right here.
Oh, I thought thrown at the wrong end. Could have done it at the bowler's end, and Strip certainly would have been in a lot of trouble. But Raymond doing a good job, having the presence of mind, realizing he's been hitting the ball, he's been timing, he's giving himself the opportunity.
Well,
17.
That brings up his 50 in between all of the madness, excitement.
Yes, hitting 4 4s, 2 6s in that knock.
It's off the edge, and it gets cream away for 4.
So let's do the math. 13 needed from
2.
2.
So by any a no ball again, or any extras. Yeah, so we have some of the highlights of the 50. A well played 50. There, that ball, the backspin, just beating Juan Carlos Narain. He was powerful in the offside field, but also on the onside.
Yes, good knock by the young man. And he needed this for his confidence. In recent time, he'd been struggling, but coming here this evening and representing for his team, he's still there and he still has the opportunity. Good drive this time. This one, not timing to perfection, but running 2 comfortable runs. And look at the supporters there from the Santa Cruz dugout.
Yeah, they still believe. But it's going to be difficult here now. 13.
He's deep in his crease now.
It's good dot delivery. So now it's almost safe. It's almost safe here.
Yeah, just one left. And look at the faces, the captain there, Smith. Some disappointment.
Yeah, look at disappointment here. So Sakan looking to finish it off. And he goes down the leg side. A wide delivery.
There is still hope.
Can we see, as we see, Bravo Senior?
Yeah, that's the man Len Bravo. And he is the manager of this team, Santa Cruz. Here's Sakan.
out.
So at the end of another eventful evening, Santa Cruz going down to pole 9. Pole 9 getting their first points on the board in this year's North Zone T20 tournament. I leave it with my good friend Gordon Pierre to bring the closing on this evening's game.
Well, it was a very exciting game here as the pole 9 team, they've been able to pull one over the defending champions, Santa Cruz. Excellent work by them. They celebrate. They did well. Kadir, the captain at the toss, he said that a pass score would have been 150. He got to 155, and I think it was just enough.
Yeah, excellent stuff from the pole 9 team. 155 they got, and they're able to defend it in the end. A narrow defeat here for Santa Cruz. Their fans are not happy, and they go down. As we have some of the highlights from the Santa Cruz innings. This was the first delivery, a chance going down off the very first delivery. And then Barry Nicholas, he threatened for a while, and then Sakan had him plumb in front. He went for just the 10, and then Sakan again, the very next ball, a good catch there by Ragbir. Sakan with back-to-back strikes. Sween, he continued to play his bat until this happened. A brilliant catch by Juan Carlos Narain at mid-off. Pole 9 celebrated at that stage was 35 for 3. Devon Charles and Karen Raymond started to repair the damage nicely. Charles getting away a couple of boundaries, and he was looking ominous at that stage. Raymond played some shots as well. This one a bit of a lapse in the outfield, and this one was a big hit there by Charles. Ramki soon, he came in and he started to change the game with his bowling, picking up a wicket. Raymondo, he continued to play his shots, joined now by Strip, but he felt like it was all up to Raymond because Strip wasn't really getting the ball away. Raymond continued, he tried, this one was whipped away for 4. Raymond again through the offside. Another boundary, and this time here off the inside edge, and he brought up a 50, but it was not enough because Santa Cruz, they suffered a narrow defeat here. Pole 9, they've bounced back in this game, winning this one, Gordon, and it's definitely opened up the group.
Yeah, it's definitely opened up a group. The group that includes us. Santa Cruz, Savannah Boys, North Coast, and Glenora. Yeah, no, not Glenora. Glenora is in the other group. But the action continues on Thursday as Barataria Bowl players, they play combined All-Stars as they get ready for the presentation of the man of the match. For you, who will be the man of the match here, Kadir?
Yeah, difficult really, but I think that the man of the match would probably go to Riaz Mohammed with his 30-odd.
Okay, so the captain with his 30-odd. Nothing for the bowlers. Again, you biased batsmen.
Or maybe Sean Sakan.
Yeah, Sean Sakan could definitely slip in. But it's going to be, I think, the deciding committee, they'll have it up to them. It's going to be difficult to decide who's going to be the winner of that prize. So it's interesting times here as the Savannah Boys, they've been able to get one past the defending champions. Here, I think this group now has been torn wide open because this group also includes Invincible. So this group is the North Coast, Invincible, Santa Cruz, Savannah Boys, pole 9. Yeah, and pole 9. So, Invincible, they have gone to the front with back-to-back victories as they just are getting ready, not yet seeing the man of the match. So he's not up yet, the man of the match. So this group here, wide open, and the defending champions, they're in trouble and they may be eliminated. Can we see that, Kadir?
Yeah, well, it's definitely going to be a case where Darren Bravo and Tion Webster would sorely missed this afternoon. As we go downstairs for the post-match presentation.
Game and getting the better of the Santa Cruz team, and the man of the match. A round of applause for the captain, Riaz Mohammed, getting this evening's man of the match. The prize being presented by none other than Miss Indra, and it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful prize from Strive Juvert.
Well,
and you hold on again. Lots to be had. Another exciting prize here, ladies and gentlemen, from one of our sponsors, Mario's. Congratulations one more time, Riaz Mohammed. 37 runs from just 28 deliveries. Congratulations.
Ooh,
and again, thank you to all of our wonderful sponsors.
And
a wonderful victory.
Beautiful victory for the pole 9 team. They've definitely burst this group wide open, all to play for. Remember, the action continues here on a Thursday, where the combined team, yes, they're up against the Barataya ball players from just about 6 p.m. at the beautiful Diego Martin Sporting Complex. Well, from all of us here, I want to thank you for viewing as we invite you to join us on a Thursday as we continue to cover the North Zone T20 tournament.